Now, shall we begin?
You are now listening to an altogether less fashionable variety of soccer podcast. Broadcasting live from the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. Welcome to
ACES Radio.
They're in your face, they're a little different. I think it's super cool. I love them. Jane, you ignorant slut.
Hold on to your butts.
Now, here are your hosts, Morgan Hughes, John Zadar, and Greg Benson.
Oh, yeah, baby. If you're hearing the sound of my voice, it's too late. You're tuned in to the latest, the lamest, and possibly last episode of ACES Radio. 21st episode, craptacular, everyone. Fuck yeah, finally old enough to enjoy hashtag beer culture, John. This is going to be a rare treat. Let me tell you what, on segment 1. Cruisers, Orlando City. We will recap. We'll talk to the panel. That's a Latin word that means podcast host. Hell yeah. ACES Radio turns 21. As has already been mentioned, celebrity shitlord Alex Thomas shows up to tell us why Kyle Beckman isn't that bad. Man balls are given out aggressively, numerously, but not literally, John. For God's sakes, keep your genitals in your pants. On segment 2, a rare treat. As a man from Cincinnati makes his way into the capital city of Ohio to teach everyone else how to win stands, how to get promoted, how to be the worst possible humans in the face of the earth. On segment 3, your hot takes, a.k.a. the battle for the grand prize. We talk about the game of champions from last night at Ohio Stadium. Cruisers versus, Toronto, Greg?
I think it's Toronto.
Cruisers versus Toronto. Prediction scores, prediction updates, the war on the Stanek Twins, and so much more. My God, John, it's good to be back. Brought to you as always by benevolent corporate overlord sponsors Blood, Urine, Larry Turd, Foot Golf, Erica Kress, and the rotting corpse of Kevin Burns. Broadcasting live from the back room of Zalba Brewing Company. My name is the continuing champion, a.k.a. the Handsy Boy, Morgan Hughes, and I'm joined as always by the buttlicker, the amateur artist, the racist, the Hollywood douchebag, John Zadar, Greg Benson. Brothers, how the hell are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
I'm feeling good.
You're in
feeling hot.
You're in kind of a fucking mood.
I'm feeling sweaty.
It is a little bit toasty back here. It has to be said.
Well, they were...
They're doing actual work back here.
Yeah, Greg and I got here today, and there was like a shitload of truck. You know what? I ain't gonna got time for this, Greg. How you been, brother?
Hey, Morgan, before I answer that, Tifo yet?
Oh, let me stop you right there, Greg. Before I Tifo yet? Fan-fucking-tastic. The ultras are gonna love
That's
this
pretty
episode.
That pretty much just sums up every conversation we ever have at work anymore.
Thanks for listening, Phils.
Yeah, it's
Thank
been
you.
great.
Thanks.
Should we just play ourselves off now?
We're just taking an in-joke within an in-joke.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This has been the 21st episode of ACES Radio. And we're going to go
fun.
vomit. Because it's not fun.
Vomiting?
We vomit when we're having bad times.
Do you know what else is not fun?
What's that, Greg?
Watching the Columbus Crew SC right now.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Ooh.
Wait, are we going to talk about the crew?
Are you booing me or the team?
No, I'm booing the team.
You know, guys,
I was going to say both are fair.
before we do that,
No, I'll save my boots for you off the air.
I bet you will.
before we do that, I want to unmute Channel 2.
Uh-oh.
Do you dare?
Why?
I do dare, John.
No,
Because
God,
to my left,
no.
because
no, please, God, no. No, no. Anyway.
So, Greg,
Yes.
to my left sit two very, very impressive celebrity fans, and that hissing sound you hear can mean only one thing. John, we've got some celebrity fans in our presence, so yeah,
man.
bitches.
Are they professional Pokemon catchers?
No, only you hold that title, John.
Literally nobody cares about that on this panel except you, John.
How was that Star Trek movie?
I have not seen it yet.
Nobody cares.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
So early in the episode, I have to apologize to those of you wearing earbuds at work as John has screamed like a lunatic into the microphone. On channel
Clowns to the left of me,
2.1,
nerdlingers to the right.
on channel 2.1, I welcome none other than Alex Thomas. Alex Thomas.
What's up, sir?
Welcome back to the program.
Hey,
you
thanks
are
for having
officially the first recurring guest in the history of ACES Radio.
I love that.
How does that feel?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Greg,
it's deal with it.
you either bring Walter or you shut up for an entire episode.
Oh, here's.
Hey, I'm so happy to be back.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
isn't
I'm sorry.
here?
We'll get to that later.
21st
Alex,
episode.
Our
please
fourth
continue.
panelist isn't here.
21st birthday. Oh, wait.
I left Walter at home. Okay,
Oh.
not on purpose.
Okay, first of
Wasn't intentional.
you've clearly been watching how Morgan treats Derek, and it's rubbing off.
If only we had time for that. Yeah, you're getting a long one, John. This
Yeah.
is called setting a precedent.
Walter is absolutely getting the Derek Hughes treatment right now.
You trying to like? The
I at
long
least
one will
acknowledge his
deter
existence,
Derek talk
but,
from this
you
point
know.
forward. Is that the idea?
John, you know how when you get married and you have to beat the shit out of your wife so that all the other wives know to not fuck with you?
Yes.
No, I'm
This
sorry,
is in
prison.
Utah.
I would say
That's prison, Morgan.
Yeah, same thing.
Which,
On-
having been married, is
Don't we have
not
somebody else to
different.
introduce?
On Channel 2.2, I
I-
welcome none other than Mike Burkle to the program. Mike Burkle.
I'd like to call that mic actually the USL mic for the rest of the night if we could.
All right, I'm all right with that.
On the USL mic.
I feel like
He's Division 3, Mike.
we can probably come up
I
with
might
something
be
more
Division
insulting.
2 Mike soon.
No.
Ain't nobody
Right?
got time for that.
Probably not. That the hissing you're hearing in the background is not Channel 2. Well, it's partially Channel 2. We're also we're graced with the presence of
There's brewing happening.
many Zauber employees who are making delicious, intoxicating alcohol to be filled into medium-sized glass containers. So
To the brim.
I would like to move on to the first topic of discussion, so we can get all this crappy soccer talk out of the way. Cruisers versus Orlando City from Saturday, John. What a fantastic treat it was for those of us in attendance at Monterey Stadium. I go to you first, my friend. Your thoughts?
Boo.
All right.
Boo.
Pretty much.
Boo. I'm done. I booed this team on Saturday.
You sure did.
I booed them.
Yeah, you booed them real hard.
People tried to fight me because I booed them.
I had to break up that fight.
Go
Yeah.
on.
It was fun.
Yeah.
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 Both the people that I got in between could absolutely kick the ever-loving shit out of me, so I have no idea how I stopped that from happening.
You're talking
I
about
don't
the
think there was
Stankies
actual-
kid, right?
Yeah, Elliot and Alex Stanley.
You have a calming presence.
No, literally
Since
no one has
when?
ever said that. Greg, I go to you
Yes.
next.
I was lying.
Your thoughts on the game, my friend?
I was surprised by the result, and I really shouldn't have been, based on everything that the crew has offered this year, which is not much.
Of which there is little.
It's like one of the best halves of soccer they've played.
Who's
Followed
that?
by
The first half was
the first half.
Yeah,
Orlando
first half.
City?
No, the crew.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. No, Orlando City played great. They played
well.
exactly as you would expect.
People are like, how did it change so significantly? Like, fucking Kaká?
Yeah, a person named Kaká
Yeah, that-
entered the field.
Yeah, remember that guy? He plays
That was
for...
literally when it changed.
Yeah, yeah.
He's pretty good.
He's
a good
nuts.
player.
Alex Thomas, I go to you next. Your thoughts on the match, my friend?
Well, Alex Stanek's going to need some wet naps for his excitement.
Hey-o.
Kaká coming on there. But,
Let me tell you, the wet naps work good on the genitals.
yeah, well, I imagine so. You know, they look really good, man. Zipping around in the first half, lightning quick. We were fortunate to get that penalty kick there at the end. But, yeah, the second half's total disappointment. But expected. I mean,
Yeah.
this is par for the course this
Yeah.
year with this team. So
I wish I could hear you over that hissing.
color me not shocked.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't think that. Whoa!
Sorry about that.
What was that?
Morgan
I-
Hughes has coughed into the
I
microphone.
don't
Scott
think
Sedley's gonna be pissed. He's
John
got a wicked
upped
hangover
the
in the
lads
morning.
hard enough before the game.
Oh, it was me?
Yeah,
I was upping the lads
I don't-
so hard.
Whoops.
I don't think you upped them hard enough.
First of
buddy.
all, my lads were upped. There were other people.
I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault. I was trying to
I
scroll.
feel like this was going to be a funny back and forth, and
Yeah,
then you
I
ruined it.
totally fucked that up.
Let's just go to Mike.
Nobody got time for that.
Yay.
Mike, please improve upon the show that John has ruined by trying to be funny while I'm pressing incorrect buttons.
Well, I intelligently only watched the first half of the match, and I said, that's enough. That's fine. I was at a party, a housewarming party, and I was like, yeah, I think I'd rather go do something else than watch us, potentially lose this. So I started inspecting the house for termites and other wood-destroying insects, as I'm wont to do.
Oh.
And then we ended up drawing. So I think that was a better use of my time.
How many Pokemon did you find during that excursion?
I'm trying to make this sexual.
Don't answer that.
All right, I
So
approve.
just I made it sexual.
Quick question for you, Mike. What city was the house in which needed to be warmed?
Cincinnati. I know.
No, it's actually going to be the theme of segment 2. John.
Cincinnati or the Wilhelm scream?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Why not both?
Okay.
Fuck you. Moving on. John, I ask you first. Your color impressions of Saturday's huge embarrassment failure against Orlando City SC.
Purple.
Okay.
I'm going with purple. Orlando purple.
Gross.
That's disgusting. I don't like what you're doing today. I'm not enjoying this at all. You came in with some goddamn stick up your ass, and now I realize what it is. You're depressed over the crew.
That might be it.
Yeah. Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say, Sports!
Hey, sportsmen. Sportsmen.
This is getting worse.
Sportsmen.
I'm
Sportsman.
uncomfortable.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Mike.
Ain't nobody got time
I've already
for
seen
that.
genitals.
It's hot. I'm taking my pants off.
oh, my
Yes.
sweet
Oh
Jesus.
no.
PFG's in theaters everywhere.
Greg,
Yes.
I move to you next. Greg Stanek, your thoughts, color impression-wise on
You've
the match.
called me some terrible names before.
Well, I meant
But
to.
that takes the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. My color impression is plum.
Ooh.
Not because of Orlando City, but mostly because that game felt like getting kicked in the testicles.
The studio audience is going to love that.
Yeah, they are.
There it is. I knew it. I know.
Takes
our
them a
audience
while to
well.
get the joke, but once they do.
Plum. Okay, so two
Plum.
versions of purple, one
Yes.
testicular theme. Shockingly, not John's choice. Alex Thomas, I move to you. Your color impression of the match, my friend.
War Games fucking magenta, dude. DEFCON 5. Like, it's bad. It's bad. We're at the precipice. We're right on the edge. If we don't turn things around, it's a done deal.
Now, we won't, and I blame the slightly offbeat drummer who's been ruining our franchise
That fucking guy.
all year long.
Indeed.
Mike Burkle, I go to you next, you dirty southern communist. Your color impressions of the match, my friend.
My color is going to have to be a hashtag blorange. It's a color we have in the South.
Goddamn right.
Is that the color of Donald Trump's skin?
Blorange. It is now.
Fantastic, John. Welcome
He's the
back.
mascot for Cincy, isn't he?
Oh, God.
Isn't it the FC homegrown demagogues?
Yeah, for sure. 100% sure that's how it works. John, my color impression of the match. You know what?
Switch it up this week,
I'm
Morgan.
going to switch it up this week.
Are
John.
you?
Yeah, I think I'm going to switch it up.
I'm excited to see what you're switching it
Well,
up
let me
to.
tell you what, John. I'm going to go with
Yellow Beach, Columbus Crew.
What?
yeah, yellow, John.
Like what?
Nice.
Like-
Like the crew?
like the Columbus Crew.
Who are they? Should I know that
Exactly.
team?
You really went outside your comfort zone there.
I mean, I remember a team called the Crew from last year, but I don't think they've been around.
Morgan, you do realize that every single time you play that drop that doesn't feature the letters SC, $16 to Erica Cress.
It'll help her pay for the electric. She's living under her desk right now.
That's right.
Now, do I have to pay that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit.
You actually have to pay to two teams. So you got double.
But because
the,
you-
you got
because
double
you-
the
It's gonna get
marketing-
expensive.
double
Because
the
you live in
marketing
Cincinnati,
terms.
you can take out a payment plan. It's okay.
Yeah, no, they don't cut anything off just because you live, 100 miles away.
No.
Is this funny for you? Are you liking this? And that grin says yes. Yes, it does.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Moving the fuck on from this horrid soccer talk that we've been engaged in, I did not enjoy that. And frankly, I don't like soccer. I'm more of a basketball guy, John. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, yeah?
A little bit of basketball. So
Okay.
Larry
Who's your
Turd.
favorite player?
Larry Turd.
LeBron James?
LeBron James.
Okay.
Yeah. Number one Cavs. Handsy boys, what they call me in
You pretty
Cleveland, John.
excited they just signed the Birdman up there in Cleveland? Are you a big Cavs guy?
It's the sound of a bird, John. And this is the sound of a duck. Thanks, Kaka, for joining the
Ain't nobody
program.
got time for that.
We move on now to the number one reason why this back room here at Zauber Brewing Company is filled to the brim with delicious, intoxicating females sitting on other sides of the room from each other. I wonder if they're about to fight.
There's a stare down happening.
Play a cat. Play that cat meow.
He did.
Here it is.
Yeah, no, you're way too friendly with each other.
Ooh, man.
Ow.
Aggressive.
It's a cat fight.
That's aggressive.
That cat sounds angry.
I'm scared.
It's about to
Yeah.
go down.
Can we move out from between them?
Yeah, you know what? We should actually reset.
Everybody pick up part of the table.
Soccer celebrity Chris Doran, and you're listening to ACES Radio.
And now you may speak.
Hell
That's
yeah,
good.
welcome back to Racist Radio, everyone. We go now to our good friend of the program, Alex Thomas, who's here, John, and Greg, and Communist Mike, to
Yay,
help us celebrate
comrade.
a little bit of a special occasion. Alex, I turn the microphone to you.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Welcome back.
This is fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
21st birthday.
21st.
Are you guys going to remember this when it's all done? Or are you going to wake up like covered in puke in some alley behind a dumpster? Maybe in
That's how we do it every
DC,
week.
Keep
covered
going.
by raccoons.
Ooh.
Katie Mitchell style.
Katie Mitchell loves dragons.
I thought you were going to
Maybe
go
with Ben
to a
Olsen,
sad
like
moment. Is that
Ben Olsen breathing heavily on top of you.
Do we have Katie Mitchell here? Is she here?
Yes.
Katie Mitchell, everyone. Welcome to the program.
Thank
Dynamic
you.
to have you back. How
It's-
was your weekend?
It's fun.
Well,
It's interesting.
Did you have any strawberry stuff?
Strawberry stuff was everywhere.
Oh, my God.
I drank it. I wore it.
You put it on your body as clothing?
I dunked myself in it, Morgan.
That's probably not what it's supposed to be for, but, you know.
Ben likes it that way.
To each their own. Katie, are you excited about ACES Radio turning 21?
No, I'm really not. I don't give two shits about this program. You keep inviting me on, and you never have the Zima I asked for. I just don't understand.
Everyone hates you. Katie Mitchell, thanks for
They
joining us.
don't hate me in DC. Okay?
Fantastic. This has been great.
Tell Walter I said hi.
I will not.
Don't worry, Katie, I will.
Back to you, Alex.
Yeah. So
Back to you, Alex.
No. Somebody tell Katie she can't do that. John, will you ask her to not do that?
Please don't do that, Katie.
Thank you.
Okay, I will listen to him.
They're definitely two different people on two different microphones. This has been wonderful. Man, took 21 episodes to get to this depth. How deep we are in it, Alex. I turn the microphone again to your dumbass.
Oh, gentlemen.
Try to control your fucking panel.
I'm here.
Back to you.
Yeah, present. How you guys been?
I've been great.
Proud of yourselves? Proud
I've
of
been
yourself?
20 for a long time.
So how many hours are we into this? Like subjecting the listeners? Maybe not. A lot
I mean, over 24.
of quality content. Like hardcore quality content. Yeah, a lot of it.
How long was Chris Doran here? An hour?
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
that
an
was
hour.
a
About an
shiny-
hour of
yeah,
quality
that
content.
was solid.
Tell us who we have here behind you.
Mary Oliver.
Mary Oliver, welcome to the program. You are some sort of concubine?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's kind of my thing.
Hand,
She's,
hand servant.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's Aunt Blackad.
Love it. Love it.
no. I don't know who that is.
She's not allowed to speak because you're not British, and we only interview the Brits.
Yeah.
Girlfriends.
So, Alex, what has been your favorite part of ACES Radio? Of all of the many hits we've had internationally and
Oh
locally?
man, there's been a lot.
What's your favorite thing? Is it the Sportman family?
Sportman family is pretty solid.
Oh, do you like them? You like them, you do?
I like them a lot.
That's weird.
What's your favorite sportman?
Walter's a development
National treasure.
National treasure.
That's what
potentially.
Walter is.
No.
The PFGs are the Jonitals.
Yeah.
And everybody looks forward to that. Look at the hearts flying for
No.
Periscope.
There are no.
Yeah,
we're not
think we can
everybody
do that
loves
yet.
that. Everybody's got time for that.
See, a true superfan would have had Mary throwing hearts at that point,
yeah,
but you didn't.
that's true. Celebrity guests have been great. Chris Dorn was awesome.
Oh, Chris Dorn's fantastic.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, I love that
I mean,
guy.
it's I don't know what else.
Don't. Mike Burkle's pointing at his own
Oh,
face.
Mike has been good.
Oh, you're too kind.
What about when
Stop
John
it.
takes the mic cable and puts it all over the...
That's my fingers.
There it is. What about that? Is that one of your favorite things?
John coughing into the microphone's been fucking
Yeah,
great.
where's J in the alphabet? There it is.
Katie Mitchell's been
coughed
great.
into the microphone.
Pam burning pizza,
Oh, God damn it.
episode 1, like throwback.
Wow,
that was really
Episode
good.
one.
way
Yeah, yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Some say that's the best episode.
That's an Aces Radio 1.0 moment.
Before Greg came on to the program and we were 33% less filthy immigrant, Pam burnt the pizza. Why? Love you, Stephen Bray. Don't fuck yourself. Back to you, Alex.
No, honestly, probably the best thing to come out of this whole thing is War on Alex. War on the Staniks.
Hell yeah.
No, is it? Then we narrow it down. It's not the Staniks anymore. It's just Alex.
Yes, War on
Was
Alex.
it? Is it just
Yeah.
Alex?
If you
singled
listen,
it out.
I think we talked about that last week. You clearly didn't listen.
Oh, yeah, what a big fan you are,
Piece of
Alex.
shit.
Well, that and the
Dirtbag.
fact that we've clearly, I mean, without a doubt, defined that University
Gotta
of
be
Michigan
careful.
sucks.
Fuck Michigan.
Oh,
Hell
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
We hate them.
That's established as well.
Brown-noser.
Yeah, I mean they're total shit.
They are the worst.
Yeah,
I hate them
How much?
a lot.
More than the crew?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Really going at that thing.
This is a great episode of Aces Radio. I mean, like, do you have anything in store? Greg and I pulled up today, and there was a truck pulled in the back of Zauber, and I said, I don't want to say this, but I kind of feel like it's an Alex Thomas trick.
The truck?
Yeah. Like he's
here's the
delivering
deal.
fucking duck
In
butter.
retrospect, I think I set the bar a little too high. I've got a ton of stuff for this show, but I didn't want to bust it all out tonight.
What?
Yeah.
What are you
Now-
waiting for?
But I'm here.
What makes you think we're going to invite you back a third
Is that
time?
the Inception drop? No. Give
no.
me the Inception.
There's
no,
actually
wait.
3 of those.
Don't do the Inception. I'm going to tell you guys something. You're not going to believe me.
Okay.
And this is true.
I'm ready.
You've also had sex with Josephine's mom?
Hold on.
We're done.
If you guys can be proud of anything,
All
it's the
right.
fact that you've kind of grown this following. I'm not Uncle Sportman.
What?
I'm not.
I don't believe
I'm
you.
not.
I don't believe you.
I'm not. What? Nope. Not. I'm not him.
Should I be surprised by that?
There's 3 of them. I'm not him.
Greg.
So what's happened is you guys have created like a monster.
We have.
I don't
We've
believe
created
it.
several.
I don't
Do whatever
believe
you're
him
gonna
at
fucking
all.
do.
I'm
I don't
not
believe
that
you.
guy. I'm being totally
My-
honest with you guys.
my
March, march the paid actors in here that are going to pretend to be the sportsmen.
No. I am not Uncle Sportman.
My only issue with you having stuff in reserve in the tank, I'm not afraid of it. I'm just wondering why you would keep stuff in reserve when this is quite possibly the last ever episode of
Well,
Aces Radio.
that's a fantastic point. It could be the worst episode ever.
It's always
Oh,
the
we're on the
worst.
way there. Right.
I'm going
This
to
is
make
real bad.
goddamn sure of it.
I mean, Mike Burkle is absolutely
Boom.
the
Yeah.
worst guest ever.
Hey,
Awful.
Alex.
Yeah.
Just do it!
Well, I don't know.
Just do it!
I'm not Uncle Sportman.
Do it!
I will never believe you.
Who is it? Uncle Sportman and then Aunt Mary and cousin.
Don't pretend like you don't know the different members of the family.
I don't. I really don't.
What is that? I wanted to take 21 minutes to get off the rails.
I think we were off the rails way before this.
So that was the great. That's the great reveal.
yeah, because
that
we
you're
were
not
right on script
I'm not
up until
Uncle
this
Sportman.
point.
Okay, let's move on and give him time to do whatever he's going to do, because
Okay.
I don't trust that filthy pile of human garbage.
Neither
Should
do
I be afraid?
No,
You guys
no,
look
it's happening.
afraid.
Yes, something's happening. John, I want to go to you first. I want to get your color impressions, my friend, of the first 21 episodes of Aces Radio.
I'm gonna go with chartreuse.
God damn it.
What is that, like a gold?
Greg, you want to say something?
That's a color I dropped in, I believe, around episode 11.
Was it?
Yeah.
Aw,
Oh, okay.
memory.
The chartreuse is loose.
Are we not supposed to repeat colors?
You can do whatever the fuck you
I'll
want.
pick a different one.
I've
I'm
never
not your dad.
I'll pick
I'm not telling
indigo.
you what to do.
Indigo.
like the bird.
It's
Pretty
like
blue.
It's like an orange. Okay, Greg, your first,
Yes.
the first 21 episodes, your color impressions, my friend.
I'm going with amber, mainly because of hashtag beer culture, because there's been a lot of that's gone on throughout the history of Aces Radio
Sure
up until
has.
this point. It's going on as we speak.
Amber, which is a blue. Mike
Yes, it is.
Burkle, I go to you next, my friend. Your color impressions of the first 21 episodes of Aces Radio.
I'm going to say puce, because this show makes me vomit, like, pretty much constantly, all over.
Well, bullseye, my friend, because that's what we're going for.
Hey, man, that's what keeps me thin, right?
Hell yeah, that and cocaine. Alex Thomas,
Just like my daddy.
just like Andres Mendoza, your daddy. Congrats. Alex Thomas, I go to you next. Your color impressions of the first 21 episodes of Aces Radio.
Iced tea. Like Arizona iced tea. Like sweet tea.
As in
And you're
the Benson
fired.
Children. No.
Like a watered down
Yeah.
brown. Like,
Ooh, a lot like Greg.
yeah, like Greg.
Is
Watered down brown guy.
You know what I like about you, my friend?
You are exactly why I hate white people.
What channel is he? We can mute him at any point. You know what I like about you, my friend? The fact that you hate Greg Benson.
I do.
I hate that guy.
It is one of my
Despicable
favorite
human being.
qualities
Yeah.
of Alex as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
He's one of the worst. He's sitting there just eating food. He's got like a
just
pile of...
mauling down whatever that is. A
Like-
basket of something.
It's a basket of 99% sour cream.
marsupial.
Pretty much.
I don't know.
Disgusting. John, I'm going to switch it up. The color impression that I have of the first 21 episodes, this is totally unprecedented. I'm going to go with my heart here. All right?
Okay.
I'm feeling the color...
Yellow Beach, Columbus Crew.
That's right, John. Yellow.
SC.
That yellow like what?
The Columbus Crew, John.
Oh.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Okay. I really appreciate the variety from you.
Yeah. You know what? I'll switch. Actually, I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to
No?
go with.
What are you gonna do?
Yellow Beach, Columbus Crew.
Ooh, what a departure!
That's right, John. Yellow.
Like
you're
what?
always good value, Morgan. Unpredictable
Columbus.
as ever.
Columbus Crew. God damn
Glad
it,
I get
Greg.
to see that live.
So
It's underwhelming, isn't it?
I anticipated spending a lot more time on topic 2, as I thought there would be some sort of trickery involved
There's not a lot, man.
in tonight's episode. But apparently now.
Do you want to maybe open that package? Is that
Did
have
we
anything to
get
do with
mail
you?
sent to us?
Oh.
Because I can confirm that we did.
Is that what you've been... Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Isn't there... Didn't
Yeah,
some fucking...
There's another-
There's
there's
another
another
package at the
package
bar,
at the
but
bar.
they went up there and Lucas didn't know where it was, so I told him we'd just wait.
Okay, so but, my plan was to... Okay, I understand what's happening now, Alex. You fucking...
Alex, why don't you go and find it since you probably sent it?
Well,
What am I looking for here?
I wanted to
No,
open...
he doesn't know. He's
Give me the wireless microphone.
Okay.
I'll go find it.
Number 1...
Oh
not
god,
set
not
up.
another one of these fucking segments.
We're going to hold off on that until segment 3.
That's great.
Because they involve hot takes. You fucker. You're such a fucker. God damn it. What? Number 2, you're a fucker. That's it. So,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
moving the fuck on. Now that we know what's happening with Alex,
I-
to Man Balls, John, which is a combination of Man of the Match and Game Balls, which is way too long of a saying, as opposed to this explanation, which is perfectly sized and formed just like your fucking genitals, you dirtbag.
okay.
So I want to start with Mike Burkle, communist Southern NASCAR iced tea Benson drinking shit ass. I start with you. Your man balls of the week, my friend.
I don't like half of that.
Greg, I did not go to you.
I don't like most of that.
Mute.
Yep. What channel is he?
Two.
I'm gonna say my first man ball gonna go to Tony Chani
Tony Johnny,
for
midfield boss.
making us look good for the first time in God knows how long.
You
It
didn't
was-
watch a game. You don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
a very pretty goal. Yeah, I did watch the highlights.
Scott Sedley's
Gladly
masturbating furiously at his cubicle right now, listening to this.
I can see it without even knowing what he looks like.
Tony Johnny. He's midfield boss. He's bossing it. That was him.
That was gross to watch.
I'm wrecked.
I don't think I'll ever be the same.
I don't know why you had to actually masturbate
I
to
know.
give us an example.
I should have just
You
clapped.
could have just slapped your handsies. Yeah,
That would have been way better. Okay.
You're handsy,
Your handsies.
boy.
You could have slapped your handsies together.
How dare
and
you.
now you know how the nickname came
You
about.
know that's not what handsy means, John. Mike Burkle, your second man ball, please. For the love of Jesus.
God damn it. My second man ball is going to go to the woodwork, the goal itself, because we could have gotten totally destroyed that match.
Fantastic.
Also, Kyle Aaron sucks, and anybody who thinks he's good also sucks.
Hell yeah, that's absolutely true. You're coming back. Yeah, we're kind of enjoying you now.
Working it up, baby.
Yeah. You have a lot. You
Get a
have
good
long
lather
way to work
going.
up, so. Alex Thomas, you incredible dirtbag, you pile of human garbage, almost as if you're from Orlando originally. I go to you next, my friend. You are man balls of the week.
I'm going to give my man ball to Kevin Burns.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. I meant.
Wait.
darkness, my old friend.
No, in all honesty, Higuain. Because he was out there, it looked like he damn near blew his hernia back out. I think he went a little too hard for the 8 minutes or 7 minutes he was in there.
You're
like,
really
he
worried.
went fucking,
He brought the
he went
bulk.
berserk.
He brought the bulk.
He had more shots than I think Seattle did the whole game. He had more shots on goal in
What are you
8 minutes than Seattle had all
You know
game.
we were playing Orlando, right?
No,
Seattle.
I
What
understand
are you
that, but I'm
talking
saying
about?
the
I know
entirety
what he's
of
talking
Seattle.
Their first shot on goal was in the
Sounders-
88th minute.
Yeah.
Oh, in their game, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Like Higuain had more
I don't watch the
shots
rest of
on
it.
goal.
Yeah, I don't watch
than-
those games, so I don't know
I
anything
don't
about
either,
them.
but I keep up on the news.
When Seattle's a
news?
giant dumpster fire and they haven't had a shot on goal and it's like the 70th minute, you tune in.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you revel in their fucking demise.
Happy to have you
I
here,
love
Alex.
it. I love it. Seattle's pretty much University of Michigan of MLS.
Goddamn right
They're
they
a fucking
are.
bunch of shitballs.
And we hate them.
Pandering.
So I'm going to give one nut.
Seriously, how is his color not brown
that.
like his fucking nose?
Right.
Wow.
Boom. Boom.
Got wrecked.
Roasted.
Diswrecked of Columbia. Your second man ball, my friend.
Second man ball, Tony Chani.
Boom.
Midfield
Boom.
boss.
Midfield boss. And
Doing it again.
yeah, the little suave hairstyle there. The little stripe down the side.
Looks like ass.
No, dude,
Yeah, it's
that's
horrible.
cool.
It's
Come
horrible.
on. You guys are showing your
That's
age right
terrible.
now.
Dude, no
Get
one's
with
going to
it.
trust your
I
hairstyle
like it.
talk.
No. First of all, I'm envious that the guy can grow that kind of hair to begin with.
What do you mean? It's
Okay.
like 2 inches. Grow that
That's
kind of
more
hair.
than I- that's more than I can grow.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to grow that hair.
Alex has enough fucking hair
Right,
on his
Maddie?
head for the four.
Right,
Yeah.
Maddie? She knows. She knows. Talking about his
Not
penis.
all of us can rock the dreadlocks. Check your privilege.
Here's the deal, though. I was behind goal watching. I was on the stage getting a beer. Watched Chani run towards the goal, almost like, I don't know, panicked. Like, I don't know if he meant to pass the ball off or...
Yeah, that was not an intentional
no,
offensive
he was
move.
kind of like, what the hell am I doing here? And he poked it in. So, whatever. But awesome.
So now 2 man balls on the episode to midfield boss, Tony Chani.
Yes.
Scott. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Greg Benson.
Yes.
You filthy immigrant.
I've heard
I ask
worse.
you next for your man balls of the week.
Yes.
Douchebag, please.
First of all, my first man ball goes to Walter for skipping this absolute shit show of an episode.
Bullshit, because I love raccoons.
I bet you do.
Shit.
My second man ball
I've
goes
seen
to
him loving raccoons.
my second man ball
Katie
goes.
Mitchell.
What's up?
Katie Mitchell, everyone. Welcome back to the program. That's it? That's all you got? Fuck you, John.
My second man ball goes to Michael Parkhurst because
That's going to be me.
he's managed to figure out something that I in my lifetime have never been able to figure out.
Failing?
Yeah, which is how you can fail so spectacularly at your job and not only still have a job, but still be in a, for all intents and purposes, management position and still make buku bucks as a result. Do we remember when Michael Parkhurst was good? There was
It's his hair.
There was like a brief 3-month window
Yeah, I think he played in like Italia.
14. No, well, in 14 when he must have been first signed and was on he was in the preliminary World Cup squad, but didn't quite make it, and we were like, oh man, Michael Parkhurst should have been in the team because the defense kind of is whatever.
I remember like a month ago where he like held drug was nuts in his hand. He played pretty damn good that game.
Yeah, he sure did, John.
Yeah, I
Been saving it
remember.
up.
I remember that one anomaly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is this is Jurgen Klinsmann's fault.
No,
what?
No, that's
No.
what I heard. I heard it.
no, I'm
You
saying
heard
pretty much fuck MLS, but you know,
Same thing.
yeah, sure, why not?
Thanks,
But
Greg.
yeah, he gets the second man ball because he hasn't been fired yet. Teach me everything you know, Michael.
It's wonderful having you here on Dingo and the Baby. John, I ask you next for your man balls of the
I don't
week,
even get that one.
my friend.
What? Dingo ain't my baby?
Dingo ate my
No, I
baby.
know.
Yeah, Dingo
I
ain't
know
my
that
baby.
reference. Jesus.
Dingo ate my
Ain't
baby.
nobody got time for that.
One of my man balls goes to. I'm gonna cheat here. I'm giving one man ball to the African contingent of Crew SC.
Like divided?
No,
Divided between
no,
them?
together. Yeah, well, yeah. I guess they divide the one man ball.
They share. They
Harry
share it.
Yes,
Like,
they share it.
okay.
Yeah, like they all get around it at once.
No.
I'm into this. Keep going.
Wow. This is getting
All right.
more and more racist every time you open your mouth.
What is racist about
Please,
that?
no, no, no.
I think it's getting sexy.
Are you sure? Are you sure they get 1/3? You don't want to give them 3/5?
Oh, well.
Ooh, that's very funny, Greg. I'm
You
sure
turned
the
it
audience
into-
finds that hilarious. Yep, there it is.
Anyways, Cedric and Harry and Tony were the best players on the field
3 individual man balls.
Saturday. So,
There's 3 of them, Greg.
There's 3 of them. And you were fourth?
then my fourth was going to be Ola for one of the best penalty kicks I've seen a Crew player take in since Guillermo Barcelona.
That cuts deep, John. I respect your hatred
Ouch.
for Kai Kamara, because he's a pile of human trash.
Agreed.
That's it.
You know what we do with trash?
What do we do, John?
We burn it.
I thought we gave it to Walter.
We let Walter eat it.
Same thing.
I don't know. This is the closest button.
Walter defecates where he eats. So
What up, Caitlin Paulson? What's up? How's your husband doing?
How did we get
Still
to
got
this?
tiny chicken legs? Fuck that guy. Come over to my house. I'll show you how a real man does work. Oh my God, what happened? I blacked out again.
you black out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Fuck me.
Shane's gonna
I'm
be
going to
mad.
stank lord
Shane's
myself.
gonna be mad.
Yeah, he hates me.
Yeah.
John, my first man ball of the week goes to midfield boss Tony Chani, who
Wait,
played
is that a
possibly
unanimous balling?
greatest. God damn it, Scott!
Tony
He is
Johnny
masturbating to the
hat-trick.
sporting chant.
Tony Johnny hat-trick.
Sporting.
Scott Sedley's both a big soccer guy and a sporting guy. My second man ball, John. Yeah, I'm to switch it up this week a little bit. My second man ball goes to Andres Mendoza of Columbus Cruisers FC for being possibly the greatest player in franchise history, John.
Yeah.
And my color impression of the week is
Yellow Beach, Columbus Crew.
And my man ball goes to Andres Mendoza and Columbus Crew.
Yellow Beach.
Okay. Fantastic.
Andres Mendoza,
Great.
have Coke and a smile.
That's how you guys the story of when he came to the cafe.
No.
I don't think so.
Do tell.
So this is before.
God forbid you do this in your fucking part of the
It's
segment.
all right. No, there is no more part of my segment. So Andres Mendoza
Uh-huh.
came to the cafe before we signed him with Bliss.
Oh, my
So here we are. Bliss walked. I knew we were going to sign an international player, right?
Yeah. Summer transfer window is open.
Yeah. So the front door opens. Here comes Bliss, and then here comes I don't know, some Venezuelan agent and this guy who's got little kinky dreadlocks, whatever. I'm like, there's our new player. I don't know his name. I don't know shit. He walks up to the register. Bliss orders his normal thing. Agent orders his normal thing with some water, and then
The Venezuelan agent has a
Mendoza
normal?
walks up. I'm like, this is the dude.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be really fucking cool.
Yeah.
What do you want to eat? I'm thinking, this fucking guy want a huge meal or whatever. He said,
Cocaine.
yeah, that. He said, ensalada mixta. I'm like, okay, what is that? With my limited Spanish, what is that? Romaine lettuce, right?
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And then he wanted me to just put lemon juice and olive oil, and that's it.
You want to- It's called a
Yes.
salad.
No, it's ensalada mixta. This is what he called it, and that's all he wanted. So here's what I'm
mixed
thinking.
salad.
Normal. Okay, so at that time, all the other crew players are coming in there. They're getting down, dude. They're ordering all this shit off the menu. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, I'm like, he's business. This guy is straight business.
Yeah.
Concerned about his body.
He doesn't want to pollute his machine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in
His
my head,
machine.
this is going to be amazing.
And it was.
And it was.
He went on to score
Like,
more goals than anyone had for a long time.
My initial contact with this dude, it's like the Apollo mission. This guy was headed for the moon. This is going to be amazing.
And the moon was where we ended up.
Yeah,
Alex.
exactly. So I can confirm. Guy had rocket fuel in his system. Badass.
What do you think about that, John? You still impressed with Harrison Awful Shit Lordery?
I mean, yes.
Morgan,
It
what's
pales in
the
comparison.
name on the back of your jersey?
Oh, is it
It's
Harrison
quite clearly
Awful?
Harrison the goal maker.
Actually,
Awful.
yeah, that's what it says.
Goddamn
I don't
right.
know how you got them to put that whole thing on the back.
I got
but-
this shit before he even played, John. Who's the realest fan now in the Big Soccer Power Rankings, bitch?
Maddie.
Yeah, it sure is.
Man,
Yeah,
it was-
totally.
Congrats. Fantastic. Well, this has been a wonderful first segment that I thought was going to go much more wonderfully.
Alex.
Got to thank you for stopping by and providing nothing of substance, Alex Thomas. I have a feeling we're going to have to welcome you back on segment 3, possibly. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Channel 2 muted, 3 muted, 5 muted. Welcome back to the Dorn and Hughes Hour. It's time to get nasty, America. Unfortunately, Chris is stuck on the outer belt in Indianapolis, so we'll have to postpone that till next week. Coming up on segment 2, celebrity shitlord Mike Burkle stops by and tells us why we should go back to Jim Crow era laws. Is that what that says, Greg? Sweet Jesus. Maybe we should rethink this. How dare he? He's going to teach us how to win stands, FC Cincinnati style. Grab your pen, grab your paper, and tune back in to ACES Radio.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we blasting off into the ozone. The way we kick it in the dojo is local for show. That we paving the road that's opposed to the dodo. Going over your head like a top hat. Stop that. I know you hear me spitting these hot raps. Now watch that beat, cause it's about to drop. The Rockets is the 09 jump off. Yeah, your last name Pan, first name Peter. I know you see me playing and you want me to teach you, but I stay elevated so that all God's creatures can hear me shout it out like my name is Aretha. Getting R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Fly by, see the looks on your faces. Cause I'm in full E-F-F-E-C-T. Jet setting on a daily basis. David F. Man, you don't stop. David, you won't stop. We came to rock it till the city takes off. Mr. Captain, yeah, I'm an ace pilot, yeah. I wanna spin my wings and fly to all the people in coach, yeah. And to my first class folks, yeah. We'll show you how to scrape the sky, yeah. As the curvature of the earth takes shape, fly fast forward like a videotape and no cape.
mapaches? That's a Spanish word for raccoons. You're welcome, Nate Beckman. You've done it again. You've listened to the tragic dumpster fire that was segment 1 of ACES Radio, and you said to yourself, Self, I want more of that. Brought to you as always by benevolent corporate overlord sponsors Blood and Urine, and broadcasting live from the back room at Zauber Brewing Company. My name is continuing champion, a.k.a. #1 Hansy Boy, Morgan Hughes. I'm joined as always by butt liquor, racist, John, Greg.
Hi.
Can we talk for real for a second, John?
Is my fucking microphone on?
Yeah, sure is.
Before you go
Somebody
on,
turned me down while I was...
Tifo yet?
Greg, let me stop you right there. You're a sack of shit. That's
Was
all.
not the direction I expected you to take that in.
I really did not enjoy segment 1, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Alex Thomas
He's
is-
not here, right? We can talk shit about him?
No. When I was out in the main drinking floor, I believe is the term for it, of Zauber Brewing Company, Alex Thomas said to me, I have to leave. Goodbye. I'll see you later. And I said, I don't trust you. You're fucking filthy whore, and I know that you'll be coming back soon because you are a tragic asshole. And then he just walked in and sat back down on microphone too, John.
So is that a no, we can't make fun of him?
Yeah, we can still do it.
Okay.
So
He's the worst, and I hate
the
him.
punchline?
This guy. He's ruining our program.
I still can't get over how his hat looks like a nutsack.
This is almost worse than my actual 21st birthday, where I threw up after drinking a gallon of red Gatorade, and people thought it was blood and called an ambulance.
What?
Yeah.
Is that a real story?
Yep, 100%.
Was there even alcohol in it, or was it just a lot of Gatorade?
Yeah, it was just. I mean, there was a ton of alcohol because I was throwing up, but it was just Gatorade. My friend Branson said, "That's not blood; it's Gatorade," and then poured a natty ice on my head. It was not funny.
Yeah, Natty.
I don't know why the studio audience is
Nasty
laughing.
Natty.
Disgusting. John, what if I told you that to my left sits a very, very important celebrity fan from a land far, far away?
I don't think I'd call Alex that, but...
Definitely not Alex. He's from Dublin Kaufman. That's near and shithole awful.
This comes from a guy, Upper Arlington, who has a friend named Branson.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I'm
Chap.
not-
Everyone in
Chap.
Upper Arlington has a friend named Branson.
Yeah, thanks, Chap.
I'm not going to defend that name at all. Fuck you guys.
Just like everyone in Upper Arlington has a kid named Skylar.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Derek.
Or Derek.
That's not spelled how you think it is.
Yeah, shithole is spelled Z-I-D-A-R. Back to you, John. I welcome now to the program a celebrity fan from a land far, far away, directly south of Columbus. Hell is definitely real. Welcome to the program, Mike Burkle. Mike Burkle.
Yay.
Mike, welcome. How are you?
Significantly worse than I was like an hour ago.
Yeah, because Zauber Brewing Company, and they make terrible beer. How dare you, land grant, double secret agent, spy, shitlord, Greg Killam.
I'm not on Massive
That
Report
was you
anymore.
talking.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said that.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
You fell back into your old ways. Habits hard to break.
Yeah.
Back to you, Matt.
This edition of Aces Radio is brought to you by Morgan, not remembering which podcast he's on. Back to you, Morgan.
I hate you, Greg. Mike, welcome
I know.
to the program. We'd like to welcome you as the the celebrity guest in our 21st episode. That's a big deal. How does it feel?
I feel a tingling in my butthole.
That's the bulk, and it's going to be coming hard all segment long, my friend.
It's not the only thing.
You're welcome.
I started, John.
You don't have a bulk.
Did you put that thing away? It's thicker than I thought it would be. Mike, let me ask you this.
Some might call it a chode.
Yeah.
That's pre-show.
That's a reference
funny,
to a
dude.
conversation
Yeah.
that nobody listening to this podcast has actually heard.
It's when it's thicker than it is long, Greg. Mike, I ask this of you. The question that I start everyone off with.
Tree stump, basically.
How would crew fans
My
know
nickname
you?
in college.
Probably from getting shit on for my hot takes on this podcast.
Absolutely.
Probably the only way most people would know me unless they follow me on Twitter, which is a horrible idea because it's mostly Pokemon.
And
Wait,
what's,
so let's not share what his Twitter is then.
okay, that's actually a good call. What's your Twitter handle, Mike? Is it Burkle MT?
It would be that.
Fantastic.
That's what it would
Everybody
be.
loves that one.
And if you can't spell that, fuck you.
Yeah. That's what I say. Hey, that's what I always say. How dare
If you
you?
can't spell that, Cincinnati Public Schools.
Other than John's alter ego.
Objectively true.
Oh, yeah, hold on. That's actually a really good point, Greg.
Fatality.
You've done it again. So you are. Where are you from exactly? Now, I think that you had to drive a long distance, a great distance, so far, in fact, that the peace offering I see to my left here needed to be stored in a climate-controlled container. Talk to us about the land of shit that you originate.
I am from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's a city-state south of here. Not really part of any actual state. We're separate.
Why is that? Why does Cincinnati think that they're like too good for Ohio, but like not shitty enough for Kentucky?
Well, because Kentuckians fuck their sisters, and
it's true.
Cincinnatians are the product of that?
You know, I don't know if they can get out of the hills.
Fatality.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's two
And
fatalities.
then the rest of Ohio is pretty much just corn and people that use an article in front of their college name.
Yeah.
And so we don't like that.
Yeah. Well, hell is real.
Yes.
And so is the butt liquor.
Aye.
Tell me about it. Douchebag. Okay, so now originally before you became some sort of like token Benedict Arnold turncoat Drew Carey Sounders Judas type entity that sits before me, you were originally a Crew fan, my friend. I ask you, how did you get into the Columbus Cruisers FC?
Kicking and screaming. Yes.
Fantastic.
Because as a Cincinnatian, I hate all other parts of the state of Ohio.
Okay.
So,
But Columbus specifically, for real though?
But Columbus specifically, yeah.
Is that an Ohio State thing?
It's absolutely an Ohio State thing. Because as a Cincinnatian, I legitimately grew up pretty much having no idea what was in the rest of Ohio besides fuck the Browns and the Indians.
Yeah.
And I didn't like sports, so I didn't really care.
Okay.
Until I got to college, and then other people started bringing their friends along who kept talking about how there's only one college in the state.
That's
true. Really weird.
Where did you go to college?
University of Cincinnati, baby. For a long time. I was there for a fucking long time.
God, studio audience hates that place.
I don't blame them. It's great.
So what year was it when you found yourself being dragged into Crew fandom? Ish.
I don't know. It was a really gradual process. It was the year before Tony ACES took over.
2012.
Yeah, whatever that is.
That was your first game, or was it, that's when you really got involved?
I really don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it was just a lot of.
It sounds very important to you.
Going to Columbus and then wondering what the hell everybody else was doing. I don't know.
Going to Ohio State football games.
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Shitting in Dublin Kaufman High School.
Sure, whatever that means.
Doing cocaine with Andres Mendoza at Cafe Del Mundo.
You mean my father? Is he here? Father, is that you? What the fuck is that?
It is me. I am Count Mendoza. Apparently, he's like a count.
But Greg's the racist one.
Yeah, there's certain things that no longer apply.
Fuck you, Greg Benson. I hate you.
Is he a voodoo lord?
One racist.
He's a voodoo count.
2 deportations. 3 deportations. Mendoza.
How long in this segment before we went off track?
Yeah, it was actually pretty quick.
No, but when I say I was kicking and screaming into Crew fandom, it's because I tend to go really hard in the paint when I like something, and so it was being a Crew fan. It was okay, if I do this, then that means trucking my ass up to Columbus, a city which is full of awful, terrible people,
like John Zadar.
Which I mean, the Nordica Facebook group.
Oh God!
Yeah, see.
Oh, it just got real.
I'm actually not part of that,
Wasn't
so
it-
I feel great.
It
now.
wasn't a joke
Fantastic.
anymore after that, was it?
No.
But no, I knew that I'd either have to go in all the way or I wouldn't go in at all. And,
You got to bring the bulk.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of bulk. I had to bring it somewhere, and Columbus seemed like the most viable place.
So, what were your first impressions of when you got onto when you entered the Noooooooooooooo, which is German for worst
Corner.
corner? Is it corner?
Worst corner.
Worst corner, right? When you got there, you thought what? And then you went on the Nordic Facebook group, and you thought what?
Yeah, I thought, get the fuck out of that, Dodge.
Yeah.
No, I really
That
liked the
was smart.
Nordica. I had season tickets there for 2-3 seasons, however long that was. I don't really measure my life in years, more like experiences and orgasms, which are
So you haven't had
few
enough
and far
years
between.
to know.
So
Sure.
you're what, like 3 now?
Hi-oh.
I don't see ladies naked. Just myself and my cats.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Everyone hates you. Fantastic.
They hate having pants on.
So okay? So let's get to the meat and the potatoes of this interview and what America is waiting to hear about. You said Columbus till I die, right?
Yes, I did.
I am Columbus till I die. I know
I waited
I'm that.
to say that.
I swear I'm that. I am Columbus till I die.
Said that a lot.
Then a funny thing happened on the way till you die.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati FC. The Bengals said, you know what?
Who they?
We haven't been, tricking the city out of enough money. We need to do it with another franchise. And you says to yourself, I'm in. Talk to us about that decision.
I did the same thing that I did with Crew Fandom, where I went, oh, fuck, this is going to suck. Because as anyone in the world knows, it wasn't great when it started out. There's a lot of FC Cincinnati and a lot of...
What does that mean? Is that a song you guys do?
No, it's not.
Did your capos lead you in that?
There was a lot of YouTube and a lot of awful.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the crest?
No,
You've seen the crest, right?
Awful place for us. Don't get
The
confused.
crest is great.
Yeah.
It has big old FC on there for absolutely no reason.
Football.
Yeah,
It's not even
also,
football.
we're a fucking football club.
Football club.
Because we have such a huge...
Yes.
It's F-U-T.
Yeah,
B-A-L.
F-U-T-B-O-L or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's probably one...
because
L,
of
O.
the giant Spanish, not Hispanic, but actual Spanish population.
population.
In
You're upsetting
Cincinnati.
Alex Thomas. He's getting visibly ill.
As a Spaniard, he should be.
That was him throwing up. Yep, there it is again.
No, and so I was really worried that this was going to morph into something shitty, like, all those Sounders fans that you see online that...
Yeah, it didn't become that at all.
Spend a lot of time in Europe in the summers.
Yeah.
And
They were
thank
never
God
like
that
that.
it didn't. I will intentionally miss your sarcasm.
Yeah. Okay, so you were the first home game, I believe, was in April-ish,
Probably.
and there had been like
You don't
8
know?
to 9
I wasn't having an
months.
orgasm then.
Yeah. Well, someday, my friend. We're all keeping our fingers crossed for you.
Right now, baby.
Bring the dog.
Disgusting.
This entire podcast.
So, what was your experience like at the? Were you in the supporter section? The
Yes.
Bailey.
Oh, yeah, very drunk.
Yeah. How was it?
Drunk.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
but
no,
okay,
I literally
compare and
snuck
contrast.
beers in there at the friendly that we had there beforehand.
Snuck beers into the stadium?
Yes, because they weren't selling them then. Like,
They weren't
'cause it
selling
was a
alcohol
friendly.
at all?
No, but we're the only wet campus in Ohio or something like that.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
have we have a bar on campus. So I went there.
Wet
Yeah,
There are
campus.
no bars on OSU's campus.
Like, I don't
Wet
know.
campuses
That's
are
what
the
I've heard.
best campuses.
Oh yeah.
So I took beers, hid them in my hoodie because it was fucking cold as fuck, and got plastered
Look at you,
in there.
you
So
fucking
that-
ultra.
I know, it was
Do
crazy.
all of your fans use such coarse language?
I don't know. I'm usually drunk.
Yeah, I'm sensing a.
We don't drink in
recurring
the
pattern
stadium,
here.
so we
I've heard
can't
that.
relate to that.
Right.
Yeah,
Only in
no.
parking lots, John. How dare you?
But legitimately, I didn't know any of the chants. I wasn't paying attention to anything because I didn't want anything to be spoiled for me because
Yeah.
I was afraid it was going to be awful, like the Nordica Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just went in blind and drunk, and it turned out pretty okay.
So a lot of us in the Crooniverse have friends that are from Cincinnati. It was against our better judgment,
Are
but
you sure
know
you
what?
used that word?
We did it, and we made our choice, and it's our bed, and we'll lie in it with our whores
Yeah.
from Montgomery in and Hamilton County alike. So it has been difficult for you guys. I know that, and this is a serious question. I mentioned celebrity shitlord DJ Schweitzer from Wrong Side of the Pond, who is now a front office lackey, a paid front office professional corporate businessman for Cincinnati FC.
He's an actual corporate shill.
I would be very careful with my tone when speaking the words front office corporate chill.
I won't be
Morgan.
because I'm one of them, and I recognize them a mile away, Greg.
Fair enough.
I'm going to get another yellow card for this.
Yeah, you sure are. No,
Speaking of which, did you bring yours with you?
No, I don't have it.
You had received. Wait, you received one?
I was the first one to get one. The one
Are
that
we
you've
gonna talk
seen
about
all
that
over
later?
Twitter.
Can you-
That was
I don't wanna-
me.
Wait,
Can you
what?
explain that to us for the listeners who don't understand what
God
the
damn
yellow
it.
card is in context of Cincinnati fandom?
I mean,
Please.
probably. Do I have to?
Yes.
Yes, you absolutely do.
absolutely.
So, I guess there are some things you're not allowed to do at games. One of which is be in aisles for more than like 15 seconds. I don't know. Again, I was really drunk. Shouldn't mix Ritalin with alcohol. I've learned this.
Jesus Christ.
Well, this jumped up a notch.
I have ADHD. What do you want?
It sounds like a public service announcement to me. Please continue.
So, so I got really drunk. I don't remember a lot of the game, but at some point, an old ass usher came down to me and told me I can't do that anymore. Didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, so I questioned him as to what I can't do, and he handed me a slip of paper that said yellow card, and if I continued doing whatever it was I was doing,
It was swearing. You were swearing.
no,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what they give it out for.
But it's
swearing.
an actual yellow piece of paper.
It is a yellow slip that says whatever you're doing isn't right, and if you continue to do it, you'll be kicked out of the stadium and possibly arrested.
Do they give you a red card as you're being kicked out? Like as
I
a
don't.
final?
I think they give you over to a police officer because that's what the guy told me was going to happen.
I don't know. I would like at least a memento.
Okay, so you got a yellow
Yeah,
card.
the yellow.
It legitimately
event.
wasn't swearing though.
Let me finish the original question. Jesus Christ.
How would you know, you blacked out, belligerent drunk?
Yeah, we hate you.
Hey,
Where's the warrior?
No, anybody
Alex-
got time for the warrior right now?
Don't be mad. 'cause-
so off
don't be mad
topic.
'cause we're way more ultra than you guys.
Act like you've been here before.
You can't swear in the Nordecker, right?
Hey,
That's
will
what
you
I've
get
heard.
Alex Thomas from the first time he was on?
he was
Because that
great.
guy was way
yeah,
better.
he was all right.
He needs some more Ritalin and alcohol.
Don't do
Mike,
that. Please
so-
don't do that.
Now back to the okay. The question was:
He agrees.
was it difficult for you to, like you said, you'd been invested in crew fandom for 2 entire years at this point? I mean, like
So hard.
That's an eternity in orgasms.
yeah, goddamn right it is, John. Fantastic. I'm so happy you're here tonight. Glad your attitude's turning around too. You're going to take that mic out of the stand at any moment.
It's getting to that point.
No, but I see a DJ on Twitter talking about it frequently. It's an awkward kind of transition, and it's not even a transition, but it kind of is. And going from being a loyal crew fan to, oh my God, now there's this team in my hometown, this thing that I've always wanted suddenly exists, and also it's a big goddamn deal. What do I do with my
Some might say
previous?
it's a bloody big deal.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
Sorry, Greg.
they're south, not north. What do you do with your fandom for the crew? I mean, do you keep it at the same level? Is it hard to keep that intensity for 2 things? Talk to us about that.
Is this a serious question?
It is.
Okay, I should answer this seriously.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
None of your Ritalin shit anymore. We're tired of that.
Well, good thing I forgot it at home then.
Amen.
I don't know. How do you measure intensity?
Very carefully.
Great. I mean, like, I don't go to a lot of crew games anymore because they happen at the same time as Cincinnati games, and one of them involves sobriety and
3 hours of driving.
well, I mean, really 4 when you consider getting out of the parking lot. Like it's exhausting, really.
Yeah.
Like driving up and down, and I mean, really, as a Cincinnati fan, you have to face the fact that the crew FO doesn't really care about you.
What?
I know. Like one of the things that got brought up on Reddit from my good friend Steve. Yeah.
Great call out. Great call
Yeah,
out.
wow, this guy's
That
gangster as
Steve's
shit.
going to know exactly which one he is.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Steve.
He said he's not a Ritalin. I don't believe him, John. Back to you, Mike.
Oh. But
Back to you, Steve.
but no, like he wanted to he
call
wanted
me
me to bring
Jeff.
out the fact that the crew kind of used to seem like Ohio's team, but then last year started marketing itself as really Columbus's team, like being much more of a Columbus based thing, which is fine. Like obviously they're the Columbus crew, but
SC.
Sorry,
Man,
Oh,
you've been
God
gone a
damn
long
it.
time.
Is that $32 now?
Yeah.
I get fined by both clubs.
Yeah.
I don't know why Cincinnati has a stake in this, and that's fine.
Goddamn right.
I don't know. Like, what would really kind of put us over the edge, and I say us being me and Steve because we're a team in this, is that one, the Columbus FO never realized we didn't live in Columbus, despite the fact that all of our stuff said that we had Cincinnati addresses.
What do you mean that? How are you judging that?
Well, I would
Like
get
Andy
calls.
Lambo called you up and he's like, "Hello, Columbus resident. It's me,
Oh, yeah.
Lambo. Just want to thank you for being a Columbus Crew SC supporter." And
No,
you're
like-
like, "How dare you?"
I would get calls at work that was like, "So, are you going to re-up your season tickets?" Like, and I'm like, "Well, it's kind of a long drive." Like, "Oh, did you move?" No, I've always lived in Cincinnati. Oh, like we had this conversation 3 weeks ago.
Fuck, do they not know where their customer lives?
No, it
Do you want
has
the
to
honest
be in a
answer there?
computer,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Like,
Their CRM is dog shit.
I don't know how that works.
It's Ticketmaster. It's fucking awful. And they have a big fishbowl of outside or inside sales reps that make a shitload of fucking calls.
Yeah.
And like I know that I have like 4 individual accounts in the crew CRM.
Rolodex, dude. Whatever.
Okay,
if it doesn't
Rolodex,
work,
yeah.
then just
It's a better term for it.
have out a Rolodex. I don't know.
Basically,
Rolodex.
they still
You ever
call
heard of
me and ask me if I when are you going to come to games?
I tell you what, you guys, there's a thread on Big Soccer right
kidding
now.
me?
Oh, great.
Called
I would
Peaceful
love to hear
Protest,
about
I
this.
believe. You guys should go on there and just rant. They'd love you over there. Fucking white boys. Tired of you.
But
Right,
the other
Greg?
thing was when we were trying to get tickets for the final.
He's busy texting Maddie.
Because they.
Yeah, they're standing 5 feet from
well,
each
they
other.
both have their phones out, so
Definitely
that's
texting.
fair.
So you're trying to get tickets to the
Oh,
final.
yeah, sure. It takes
Right.
3 seconds to switch
And-
apps.
And
looks like a nutsack.
instead of just like releasing them to people who were season ticket holders, they were just like, "Oh yeah, you have to come to Columbus to the stadium during like business hours, or
Yeah.
fuck you, you don't get tickets." And it was like, well, now that's kind of shitty. Like I would totally buy those, but you won't let me for absolutely no reason. Like I really didn't understand
If only
why.
you had access to a giant network of fans that you could ask to buy them for you.
Yeah, see, I left the Nordic Facebook group by then for obvious reasons.
You know
No, but
that's
yeah,
not
that
the
you're-
only
you're right.
group, right?
I don't because no one
There's-
from Columbus will talk to me when I come to games.
Well, there's a Nordic ticket exchange.
No,
Greg.
no,
Let me
like
tell you all
I walk
about
up to a tailgate and I'm like, "Hi, I'm from Cincinnati," and they're like, "What high school did you go to?" And I'm like, "Oh God, this is what we do to people."
Please stop going to the, first of all,
No.
don't go to the mini tailgate ever again.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think it
fuck
existed.
Darby
And
Schnell.
A year
that
ago.
won't happen anymore.
Darby Schnarfus.
Darby Schnarf and the Stank
Snarfus,
Lake.
get it right.
No, like legitimately though, it's hard to get up to Columbus like in time to have any tailgate fun and really meet people and get in because I don't know if you know this, Columbus is in the Midwest and typically people from the Midwest kind of hang out with each other and it's hard to become friends with people that you just drive up and meet.
I can confirm that, Mike. See, I moved to the United States
I've heard
a
that.
short while ago, and I've never hung out with anybody in the Midwest. I certainly don't have any friends from.
I don't know why you would.
I'm not dating someone from Ohio. I'm not. I didn't get a job through one of those friendships.
I bet it's easier when you live there.
I
Give me this.
remember
Okay, you got this.
That's over, Greg.
when no. I don't know. I just felt like that was. That was
well, I mean,
required
no, I
with
got
that
this.
drop.
Give me another one. Give me another one.
In Mike's
Give me
defense,
another
he's coming from a little farther away than you did.
one. Give me. I got this. I got this.
Sure. Yeah, he's coming from the deep south.
I remember coming to Columbus games. I'd have to travel 2 fucking hours with a cooler and a bunch of people in a car.
Your memory voice
And I
makes me
would
sound
get-
like I'm going to get raped. I feel uncomfortable.
I would get to games with a half
I
hour
don't
to
like
party.
I
And then
remember
everybody
when
would be
John
like,
got in the van.
I'm fucking terrified. You
And
sound
then
like
I'd walk away
rapey
'cause I was
Batman.
afraid.
Oh, this is just, you know what, guys? We need,
Why do you want to kill me?
Can we, Morgan? Can we reset?
Where's the
This is
bottle?
international soccer celebrity Chris Doran, and you're listening to ACES Radio.
Thanks, Chris.
There you
So glad you stopped by.
I feel
Jesus
like
Christ.
I
Can
feel
we
like
get
we
back
should
on
have
the
got
fucking
multiple
rails now?
drops from Chris Doran.
Now,
while he
point
was here.
4. We are literally only to point 4 in
Wow,
segment
really?
2. Good, sweet
Well, that's
Jesus.
good that it's general FCC jerk-off session.
That's right. The topic is General FC Cincinnati jerk-off session, much like for midfield boss Tony Chani, as if we were 5 Scott Sedleys sitting around a cubicle together playing Oogie Cookie. Now, this is the part of the program where I'd like you to
Jerk off.
Yeah, about FC Cincinnati.
All right, leave
tell
the
us how
genitals
great
to
it
me,
is.
okay?
Tell us, like the authentic supporters culture, and like how you don't have $1 tickets, and people don't get in for free.
They don't.
Tell us about that.
I mean, they don't, we don't, but that's fine.
I honestly believe you. Like, there's been a lot of shit talked about FC Cincinnati. I don't think any
Which
of
is
it.
deserved. Like, a lot of it is
I don't think it is.
Oh.
You'll notice, you'll
Wait, is
learn
this
real quick
backwards?
here that Morgan Hughes is actually a Cincinnati sympathizer. It's only because he's terrified of having to wear a Seattle Sounders jersey in his Twitter profile.
Come on, guys. Come on up to MLS whenever you're ready.
To be fair,
Morgan rocks the shit out of the blue ones.
it is a lot easier to be a Cincinnati supporter right now than it is to be a Crew supporter, so
how-
I don't blame you.
I mean, we all just base our fandom, based on where the team is in the standings.
That's like saying it's easier to bang the new girl than it is to stay faithful to your spouse of 21 years.
Why not both?
It is.
There you go.
Yeah, 3-0, baby. Boom.
Yeah. So,
What are you doing later, Greg?
don't answer that, Greg.
Not you.
This brings me to my next question. I would like you to tell us, because, let me say this.
Go ahead.
Since the Seattles of the world and the Portlands of the world, and going back to Toronto's, the Red Patch Boys of the world, who literally invented fandom. Now we have the FC Cincinnatis, we have the goddamn Orlando Cities, the sandwich board throwers in New York City. It has been a while since any Columbus soccer fan has won a stand. All right. We are so out of touch with stand winning that we aren't even familiar with what the standings of the stand winning currently are. And I'd like you, if you could, to update us on the stands standings. Back to you, Mike.
One. Yes, we won them.
Oh,
They're all
oh,
out.
the stands
you
were
won
one
them.
as in WON.
Yes, not one.
Not
O-N.
Not JUAN.
I'm sorry if homophones are hard for you guys, but
How dare you?
they're easy for us.
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure that isn't that one of the instruments that the Stank Lord plays?
Yeah.
A homophone?
Yeah. It's
About to be.
It's a Latin word for tuba.
If only there was a drop for that guy.
Hold on. There it is.
Stank Lord.
Oh, that was great.
It's all the way at the bottom. See, I was on applause.
It's all
which is
about-
A,
it's all about
S is towards the
timing.
end. Yeah, back to you, Mike. This
Timing
is
is
outrageous. Tell us about, if you could, your perceived, your impression of the kind of like bubbling up Crew FC Cincinnati rivalry and what you think of it.
See, that's actually a hard one for me because I don't really know a lot of Cincinnati supporters who aren't also Crew fans. So for me, anytime the Crew in Cincinnati get brought up, like I'll check Twitter and it's a lot of, yeah, I hope everybody's nice to each other. That would be great.
Yeah.
If
That's
we
what
would
I see
just
too.
Party.
But then I hear
don't
other
know.
people saying otherwise, that they're like, there's all of this fighting and it's all Crew fans' fault. Or if it's a Crew fan, it's all Cincinnati's fault. I'm like,
It's
I don't see any
mostly,
of that.
to be fair, it's mostly to do with attendance. It has absolute dick to do with the games.
Well, I've got a lot
It
of
has
data on
nothing
that from
to do.
Wikipedia, So would you like to hear
It
about
has
that?
nothing to do with the teams.
Is that what Amanda sounds
the
like?
players,
Shit.
anything except how many people you get to come to a game.
I don't
That's
remember
where
what
it
she sounds
starts
like
and
when I was
ends.
drunk.
Unless I'm mistaken.
Is he mistaken? Answer his ranting rhetorical
The
question,
Ritalin
for
is
God's
gone,
sake.
so I don't remember what he said.
Fantastic.
I
Now,
wasn't
I
paying
see
attention.
I see multiple pieces of paper in front of
Hard-hitting
you.
journalism
I
is
did,
for red cards in Helltown. I forgot.
I
Oh,
printed
shit.
stuff out because Amanda called me out on Twitter for not doing show prep.
Who did?
Amanda?
No one knows who that is.
That's fine.
Yeah.
She's check my Twitter.
I know who
people.
she is.
Boom.
Cowtown Ben?
She's real.
I've met her apparently.
Oh, is it one of the
I've-
Johns?
I've never met her, but she's a Twitter person.
I've seen her at a Cincinnati game. She
does tweets.
exists.
I apparently met her as well.
She comes to Crew games
Yep.
She does.
more frequently than our guest.
Oh, shit, John.
Dude, come on, Alex. Come to
been
games,
murdered.
dude. Jesus.
Yeah, Alex.
My fault.
John could start his own murderers.
I saw
row.
Alex at the last game for like 3 seconds. He didn't even see me. He was driving out in his convertible with his woman in the sight, and
You
I
sure
said,
it wasn't
Alex, and
another
he
guy
didn't
with
even look
dreads,
back. He
you
just
racist?
threw me the deuces and kept going.
No, it wasn't Alex. It was all creepy. It was like some creepy, like, I don't know.
Okay, I may have
Batman
done it.
Returns, some shit. I don't know.
I used the Mike Brickle voice.
And he was wearing a sporting jersey. You couldn't recognize him.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Alone.
Damn.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Mike,
Yeah, hi.
you have papers in front
Yeah,
of
I
you.
do.
What are on those papers?
It's attendance for the USL 2016 and 2 years of MLS.
What?
Because I wanted to see.
Please, enlighten us.
I'm about to. If you would stop interrupting me, Jesus, Maddie.
Mike, would you please go ahead?
Mike, do you even know how Aces Radio works?
No, I've never listened to it.
Aces Radio is to you what ducks are to Morgan.
Dude, I go straight to the point where I see if I get blood points, and then I get ignored, and so I cry, and then I leave.
It's a duck right there.
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
talk
like
to us
all,
about your
all
shitty
of
papers.
Greg's romantic interests up
Jesus
until Maddie.
Christ.
They were sheep, John.
So, if you guys would guess, based on social media,
it's a game.
what the difference between the average attendance for Crew and Cincinnati is, what would you think?
This season only?
Are we going around the panel?
Well, yeah, this season only. We've only been here for one
Very
season.
nice, John.
I was testing your knowledge.
Very
Oh.
nice, John.
I was testing your knowledge.
I've never been to the city before, so
District
it's good.
of Columbia.
Like,
Are we going
seriously,
around the panel and guessing?
I don't give a fuck. It's not my show.
What's the disparity?
Christ, Ritalin's a hell of
We're
a
guessing
drug.
the difference in average?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start. I would guess that FC Cincinnati is leading us per game attendance-wise by 15,000.
Okay.
Greg Benson.
I'm going to say it's closer. I think it's more like 6,000.
I'm going to up mine to 27,000. John
Nice.
Zadar.
Good call. Getting warmer.
Okay. John Zadar.
I'm gonna guess. 13,000.
Alex Thomas.
I'm going to guess paid attendance 0.
Fatality.
Damn.
God damn, that's like 8 fatalities. Way more than
That
Inception.
was good.
Is Alex right?
All right, I'm going to up mine to 37,000. Give us the... hold on, let me give you a drum roll. The real answer is... Mike Burkle, go ahead.
8.
Thou-
8 people.
8 humans?
What?
8 humans, yeah.
You're only beating us by an average of 8 people?
not 8.
We are, only,
8,000.
we are only beating Columbus Crew SC, said it right at the time, by 8 humans.
Oh.
I don't know how many dogs. That's not on the sheet. But yeah.
How many raccoons?
You know, if I had my way, a lot. They're my favorite animal.
My hand is sadly bare.
Get your fucking hand
Walter's
off his
corner
dick,
is awful.
Jesus.
All right, so Columbus Cruisers FC are beating FC Cincinnati FC by 8,000 people. Is that what you're saying?
Close.
Okay.
We are winning.
Who's we?
We.
You've referred to both teams as we tonight.
This is really hard, actually. No, Cincinnati has an average of 8 fans at their games more than Columbus Crew SC does.
And just to put that in perspective,
8.
there are more people
8
in this room right now.
Speaking of people in this room, want to give a big shout out and a welcome to the Stank Lordess herself, Julie Stanky.
Oh, I thought I smelled something.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining the program. This is wonderful. You're one of the worst guests in ACES radio history. Thanks for turning up for episode 21.
That's true.
Okay, so is that, you have what, like 7 sheets of paper there? Is there anything else on that?
Well, I wanted to see.
Just a power move. It's the same sheet of paper 3 times.
I respect that.
I wanted to see how the newer clubs like Orlando and NYCFC
compared.
Yeah, and Toronto were doing, and they're doing pretty damn good. It's Seattle, Orlando, New York, and Toronto as the top 4, and then the Galaxy.
Is this girth or length?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that's on the sheet, and I'm really bad at numbers, so I want to say
Chodes, the lot of
I don't
them.
feel like it's any secret that we're
Now it
low
looks
in
like it showed.
as far as attendance goes in MLS.
I don't think it's any secret that we've been growing like a weed. In the last
Like
5
some
years in
PLGs.
attendance. Big shout out to Clark Beacom. That man is on fire, John.
Daddy Beaks knows what's up.
Daddy Beaks. Giving him the bulk. He's actually...
when he's not murdering beloved cats.
No, he doesn't have a lot of
Damn.
time.
Drawing fans
Don't want to
into
spread
our
him too thin.
beautiful
He's,
stadium.
he's actually in San Jose right now training the rest of Major League Soccer on how to sell tickets.
Is he really?
Yeah.
is it working?
I mean, they
know if I
have
was
been doing
supposed to
a
say
great
that, but-
job, so...
Yeah.
They're
Wonderful.
they're
We'll just
persistent.
edit that.
Cincinnati.
And 3, 2...
Clap
1.
noise.
No, John, see, okay.
I like that. It was
You
good.
need
We
to
all-
stop. No.
Oh, okay.
If you have any questions about the clapping, please bring them up now. 3,
Why are we clapping?
2, 1. No, you see, I was the one who needs to clap because I only recognize my own clap. It's like farts. You
Okay,
only
when
smell
he
your
counts
own.
down,
So does your doctor.
That's awful.
when he counts down, we all clap.
No one claps except me. In 3, 2,
clap.
1.
Maddie.
No, you see, everyone's
Maddie didn't
clapping
clap that
now.
time.
Yeah, and you're using sign language,
John
bitch,
Bedard.
dirty bitch, Maddie.
Hey, John, there's a Squirtle in here.
Hey,
There's
hey.
a Squirtle right here, right now. There's a Squirtle in here.
Is it on my chair?
Only I get to call her dirty bitch Maddie. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Whoa,
Shit,
dirty bitch Greg. We'll do what we please.
So, Mike, I was going. I was going to ask you how, to teach us how to soccer like Cincinnati, but I can tell how jacked up on Ritalin and beer culture you are.
Once.
That you're not going to be able to do that. So I moved back to Columbus Cruisers FC, which is allegedly the theme of this very horrid podcast. Sir, your favorite off-the-field memory of your 2 years of Columbus Crew fandom before you abandoned us for the small fishing village of Cincinnati.
So much history.
And we can't fish in the Ohio River. It's
Back to you.
Awful. No, I think my favorite off the field memory would be after the latest Seattle game. 'Cause I brought my brother up and his wife and a bunch of other people, and we kind of hung out in the parking lot for the first time for a couple hours because there had been a lot of drinking. It's kind of a theme, and it was just a really good time, just to hang out and kind of bask in that win.
I said to John after the game, like, we shouldn't be as happy as we are right now after beating a team in May,
Exactly.
like in the regular season. But we were like, there's video of us embracing each other, like emotionally. Like,
Is there?
it's fun. Oh yeah, like you're hugging Katie like real hard, and Mike Keene.
Damn straight.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, Katie Mitchell, everyone, welcome to the program.
Don't show that footage to Ben. He's super jealous.
How
all
is
the
Ben?
time.
How's he doing?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Really?
Yeah, he came to town and we did our thing, and then he left.
Oh, you did your thing all right.
Well, I think we're taking a more casual bend to the relationship.
Is this getting you
Go
going?
on.
I'm feeling it.
Fantastic. I hate fucking Aces Radio.
But for my brother doesn't watch a lot of soccer, but like the first crew game that he went to was when we lost to Seattle at home, and that was great. And he was pretty pissed off about that.
That was great. Was it great, Mike?
Yeah, it was awful.
How great was it?
God damn, this guy's
Absolutely terrible.
I'm sorry. Did the words "when we lost to Seattle" and "it was great" come out of your mouth? Do you even have any idea how this podcast
I'm not even
works?
pretending.
I absolutely
To
forgot
like us.
that sarcasm doesn't exist in this realm. But then
I hope Rob Dibble tears your genitals
I
off,
don't
sir.
know who that is.
Is that a
That's fine,
Pokemon?
though.
What's a
He
dibble?
was a pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds
I'm
in
in
the
the-
90s.
Oh.
But well, I don't pay attention to sports that aren't soccer.
Clearly.
But then he
Barely
was
paid
also
attention to
present
soccer.
for when I think it was Justin Miram scored that amazing goal against Seattle when we were away.
He was in Seattle?
No, well, I mean he was watching the game with
Hey,
me
John.
at a bar.
Next time you want to invite Mike Burkle on the program, I'm going to tell you no.
No,
That
I
was you,
didn't.
baby.
This was not
That's-
me.
Not only does that
Probably a
guy
good
not...
First of all, I only invite guests drunkenly at tailgates, and Mike clearly hasn't been to one in like a year and a half.
is that
so-
why the
Yeah,
slut lordress is here right now?
That's actually why Julie's here. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
fantastic job there.
But we had an entire bar in Cincinnati chanting "Fuck Seattle," and
Nice.
that was pretty good. So to have him there for a win in person against Seattle was pretty special to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. John, never invite him back.
He's never going to listen to this because he hates this podcast.
I'm unfollowing
We
him
don't-
on
Mike
Twitter
doesn't.
right
Even,
now.
Mike not only doesn't know where he's at right now, he doesn't remember where his brother was in memories that he made up.
Well, I caught on to that.
This is
the
unbelievable.
best part is
Ritalin.
he's not even really my brother.
God, I didn't even think people took Ritalin anymore. Now we just know that it's just, it's just fucking bad, John. Don't want to do that.
I don't
back to
think
you.
anyone takes it for medicinal purposes. Just
they really
recreational.
Mike, this is a dangerous question, especially for somebody of Cincinnati origin. And it's the official Greg Benson question. He loves it so much. I
Go
ask
by his
you,
face.
as I do most guests, what does the crew mean to you?
Ooh,
That was a
what
shiver.
does the crew mean to me? I haven't been thinking about this question at all.
Not since May.
Nobody ever gets asked. Oh shit!
You cannot fuck out.
Fatality.
It's like the 8th fatality.
For me, the crew is a very frustrating thing, if only because people won't stop asking me who I'm going to support when/if Cincinnati
Mike, who are you gonna
goes to
support?
MLS. Hey, what a great question! I've never been asked that before.
I mean, is your answer quite obviously Cincinnati FC?
No, it's both. You don't have to.
Cincinnati's going to be your Western Conference team. Right? That's how that works.
You don't have to just love one thing.
Well, you do when they get in the
That's
same
not
league. I
You
totally
don't.
agree with you. But if
You
they're in
really
the same
don't.
fucking league, yes, you do. You have to pick.
You
Absolutely.
Yeah,
really
you-
do not.
Yeah, you
Once,
do.
This is
once,
some severe MLS.
once the eventual transition
3.0
to
bullshit.
MLS happens, and you know it's going to
It's
happen
going to.
you have to
eventually.
pick.
Yeah, you will have to pick.
I won't. Though.
You,
But you will.
need to choose your
No,
destiny.
we will
Will
make you.
not.
I will not give you
Go
any
ahead.
more Ritalin until you make a choice.
We have
Well, that-
started buying up all the Ritalin
My
in the
life's
state.
gonna go really, really far south.
We're not going to give you any of it.
No, like
Like a
Like-
child in an orphanage, you're just like herding fucking Ritalin pills under the bed.
That's all I'm going to do for the next week.
You're in a safe place now,
Enjoy.
Mary. You don't have to hide your Ritalin. You have your own room.
no, like
That room is FC Cincinnati. Back
Try
He
there.
goes,
me
up,
with
he
this
goes up
shit.
to the pharmacy counter going, "Please, sir, I want some more."
Hold on, the audience will laugh about that. They love old jokes. Old man jokes. Back to you, Mike.
I will wear one of those awful half and half kits if you make me. Like,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, I will.
Christ.
I will.
What are you going to
And-
marry Brady Quinn?
I don't know who that is either.
Or I'm sorry, you can be Brady Quinn's sister and then marry AJ Hawk? See, that was a joke. It
Like
would've
a
been
half
way better
Cincinnati,
than
half
You're talking about
Columbus
the
jersey.
that. All right.
Oh, yeah, old people get that one. That's hilarious.
2005
Fantastic.
Fiesta Bowl, motherfucker.
Like a half FC Cincinnati, half Columbus
AJ
Crew
Hawk
jersey
was- AJ
sponsored
Hawk
by
was
Toyota
that
Soul or something.
Oh, yeah.
I will if I have to.
Still is.
Absolutely.
I love it when we have two
if that's
conversations
what
at
it
the same
takes to
time.
convince people that I don't have to pick, I absolutely will do that.
Well, you're going to get kicked out of the Nordic because that's literally not allowed. It's against
Well-
stadium policy.
You know what?
If you support the other team, leave. Didn't you read the sign, dude?
Yeah, Tony Galifo will beat the shit out of you.
I've almost been kicked out of a supporter section before, and I'll do it again.
with his...
Tony Galifo has no time for that. On the internet only. He will beat the shit out of you on the internet only.
Does he listen to this?
He'll kill your family on the internet only.
He listens to this on the internet only.
Yeah.
Coming here right now.
He's gonna love this.
Oh,
He's gonna
yeah.
love this part.
Ultras. Fuck.
Any moment he's gonna burst through this garage door like the Kool-Aid Man, and we're all gonna be in for deep shit. Okay.
I'm sorry if some people want to be more than fans on the internet only.
But no, I will support
Hell is
whichever,
real
whichever
on the
team
interstate
is
only.
lower in the standings at that point.
Oh, it's like you said, John. He's going to burst through the door, going, "Oh yes."
How many Z's was that?
That's at least 13.
Greg, this is for you. Unapproved use of 17 Z's. You've been fined $16 by Erica Kress of the Columbus Cruisers.
Morgan,
FC
we're at
front office.
Zalver
16
Brewing.
per
I
Z,
can't.
isn't it?
I can't turn my head without seeing 17 Z's. What am I supposed to do?
Do you guys really think that like the crew fans in Cincinnati have to pick? Really think
No, not right now.
I mean, if they want us to respect them, yes.
Right now,
Yeah.
no.
Who cares
Right
about what
now,
you think?
we
No,
will
lots
judge.
of people care what we think, Mike.
You're on
you're
ACES
right.
Why we
Radio.
have a podcast and you don't.
Yeah, we're one of the top 3 listened to podcasts in all of Columbus Cruisers FC fandom. Back to you.
Are there two?
Yeah, there are 3.
What's the third one?
Greg is actually on all 3 of them. I turn the question to you, Greg.
Actually, I'm only on this one.
What?
Yeah,
How did you do this?
that's legit.
Your cards dropped you?
No, I dropped them.
I am Andres Mendoza. I welcome you to Columbus Cruiser FC podcast.
Do you have somewhere you were going with that, or was
Nope,
that
just
it?
felt the need to be
I
extremely
really don't know how I
racist.
feel about that.
John, you don't have a choice. You have to like it.
Yeah, I do this thing when I spread my arms. It's very bad to drink Joe Dude's rum.
He shows off his handsy boy hands.
Number 1 handsy boy. Fuck you, Greg. No, an important point is you don't have to choose until they're in the same goddamn league, and then you
Right.
absolutely have to choose.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, until then you can be a wishy-washy
I mean,
pussy,
studio
but,
audience,
you know,
a show of hands, who agrees with me? You cannot have 2 fucking teams in the same goddamn, yeah.
Literally every
Literally
hand is
every
raised
single
right now.
one,
Is
including the
anyone
stank
here
Lord
from
dress.
another team which may or may not have an MLS team?
Irrelevant. No one answer that.
No. That's one hand.
Don't give him the
Why do you
satisfaction.
look so confused
Concubine.
by that?
As far as you're concerned, the studio audience is behind glass. You do not speak to them.
That's right.
I just did.
Fantastic. This has been so much worse than I thought it was going to be, and I thought it was going to be
Now they're
very
miming.
bad.
Now we've got a mime in our midst.
I ask you the last question, the most important question in soccer fandom today, on the internet only, and that is, how can Alex Stanek be stopped?
Well,
On the internet and
I've
in real
never
life.
met
I should
Yeah.
clarify.
Alex Stanek in person.
If you came to games, you would.
I've been to many games and I haven't met him on purpose because I first knew
That's
Alex
9.
Stanek through Twitter, and so I was like, I don't want to meet that guy.
Right, and he's way worse in real life.
Dude, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
He was interviewed by some Italian television show yesterday.
Why?
Oh yeah, I met that homeless guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Homeless Mike.
yeah. Lives outside Dirty Frank's.
Yeah, he's like, I got a camera. Stay right here. Back after a minute. Mike's house.
DiGiorno.
Sure, no.
DiGiorno, really? And
It's an
I'm the
Italian
racist? Okay.
I gotta.
That wasn't racist, Greg. One sunglasses.
That joke was not
Two
delivered.
sunglasses.
That's exactly what Andres Mendoza sounds like.
I'll take 1 plate of tomatoes and lettuce.
See? That's exactly.
And a sprinkling of cocaine.
A sprinkling of cocaine.
Cocaine. This is called
been a great segment.
This is called voodoo music.
So excited.
Oh,
about
is that what
this
it's
segment.
called?
Yeah, this is for the Joe Dude thing.
Oh, fantastic.
Now it's just all people that
Do
speak
you
Spanish.
ever think it was a bad idea to start broadcasting in a place where we get free beer?
Do you know what I thought today? I was really excited for actually the first time ever. I was really excited for Aces Radio. Like I was like, that's gonna be fun. Like there's gonna be a bunch of
Why?
like it's 2 people are coming by. Like that's a lot.
Why did you think that?
And then ever since we started, I'm like, why did we decide to
You've
start
made a
doing this?
huge mistake.
Yeah. Mike Burkle, this has been wonderful. I want to thank you for stopping
Oh,
by,
thanks.
teaching us. So, what, are you ever going to give us the goddamn peace offering? You tried to in segment 1.
Yeah, well, you didn't let
You
me.
drunk
so I was
Well, that
like,
wasn't the
you
right
didn't
segment.
Direct me.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
You wouldn't.
This
You know
is
what?
your segment. This is your time to shine. Go and shine.
I don't want to anymore.
Go ahead, get your thing out. We'll
Fuck
do a
you
spot
guys.
real quick. We got to plug the sponsors.
Get your thing out.
I did bring up a peace offering of.
This episode of ACES Radio is brought to you as always by benevolent corporate overlord sponsor Ritalin. Hi kids, this is your good pal Columbus Cruisers FC front office lackey Morgan Hughes here to talk to you about a serious issue facing 100% of shitlord turncoat communists in Cincinnati, Kentucky. Lack of Ritalin, of course. Oh, he's throwing shit at me. Fantastic. Oh, what do we got here, John?
And then it went away.
Alex, what do you got there? Tell us what you got.
Cookies and cream.
Oh, fantastic. John, why don't you do it instead? What flavors do you have?
I've got Buckeye chocolate chip.
And we're talking about Grater's ice cream pints.
And then
Which is apparently a Cincinnati
cookie dough chocolate chip. I don't know why there's two over here.
Nice.
I assume the cookie dough one's Mike's.
Oh, there's two of them.
No, Greg, no. What flavor do you have, Greg?
Me? Oh, I have black raspberry chocolate chip.
Fantastic. I got mint chocolate chip because that's the thing I like the most. He's still passing.
But
shit
it's
out
not
right
yellow.
now. What is this? What is it? Spoons? We're passing out spoons?
Yeah.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. What are you?
We don't tolerate blasphemy.
We eat
in
our ice cream
Columbus,
with forks
Mike. I don't
here?
know what you're.
Yeah, duh.
I don't know where you're from, but
I went to the number one high school in the Columbus Crew SC Power Rankings.
Debatable.
Upper
Nippert High
Arlington
School.
Upper
Oh,
Arlington.
wait, what?
Yeah. Home of the Golden Bears.
Yeah. The
Jack
Golden
Nicklaus.
Bears.
Yeah.
Is
Golden
this
Bears.
a knife? What the fuck? Oh,
Not
there's
so
three.
great
Oh, there's
when it
a.
comes
Greg,
to
what is
athletics.
this? I grabbed the wrong utensil. You know what? This has just been awful.
Medium academics, weak athletics.
I thought about bringing Skyline, but I figured that might actually not endear me to
Yeah, we
anybody.
can get that
I
here.
will light you on fire. Team Taste Buds.
Well, this was fun.
Was it?
No.
You
I
waited
don't
too
think
long.
so.
It's melted as fuck.
John, we're going to get on the FC Cincinnati subreddit and invite somebody else next week. Possibly Mike's good friend, Steven, who is part of his clique. Maybe he's hanging out with your brother in Seattle this
Like a
weekend.
yogurt now. I can just lick it.
On behalf of Corporate Overlord sponsor DJ Swytern, wrong side of the pond, and all Cincinnati FC Ultras everywhere, thanks for tuning in to segment 2 of ACES Radio. We're going to take a break to count our actual accomplishments. U.S. Open Cup, MLS Cup, Supporter Shields, stands having been won since 1996. And all you douchebag piles of human garbage in Cincinnati can watch the money pile up that we spend on our fucking incoming players this transfer window. We're the Columbus Crew. This is ACES Radio, and you can go back to your decrepit, awful, nonsense, bullshit pile of trash in Kentucky. Be right back after this.
No, God! No!
Yeah, that ended very aggressively.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
That got mean real quick.
Maybe we should
that
just
really
keep the recording
escalated
going because it's
quickly.
still recording.
It's still recording?
Yeah. It really did. I didn't mean any
I
of
feel like it
that.
escalated appropriately.
Did it?
I hate my
I could
city
have done with a
anyway.
little more angst.
All right, I'll record.
You can do it again.
All right, guys, this has been great. Thanks for stopping by, Mike Burkle. To all of you sons of dirty bitches in Cincinnati, I'm coming for you on the internet only. I'm going to tear your goddamn throat out. Then I'm going to make you watch as I shit down your neck with the white, hot, burning intensity of 5 major trophies won by an actual, legitimate soccer franchise, something with which you are not familiar. Go back to your fucking Bengal patch or whatever the south side of Paul Brown Stadium is. You're such a pile of garbage that you named your fucking stadium after another football team in Ohio. Congratulations on that huge confusion. And while your goddamn college town is busy not winning football bowl games, we're going to be up here in Columbus, Ohio, undisputedly watching you suffer.
Well, let me stop you there. NFL playoffs yet?
Oh, I'm sorry, John. What was that?
Oh.
Sorry, Cleveland.
Well, I don't know
Hey,
what we're doing.
Interesting fact.
You realize
the-
Morgan's a Baltimore
wait,
fan,
the
right?
Cleveland Browns have won a playoff game more recently than the Cincinnati
Yeah.
Bengals.
Oh, yeah. Crew fans.
That's
How do you?
That's
If
right.
you're mad
That's a
now,
fact.
think how Bengals fans must feel. They've signed their coach repeatedly,
Yeah.
repeatedly
Hot trash.
after just
Yeah. He might
eating
as well be
garbage in the
Walter
playoffs every
of NFL
single.
coaches.
All I can say to Browns and Bengals fans is thank you. You give me, as a Chicago Bears fan, someone to laugh at.
Wellington Phoenix, baby.
Wellington Phoenix, lifelong supporter right here, Alex Thomas. I want to thank Mike Burkle for stopping by. What a complete dumpster fire that piece of shit is, Ritalin addict. Stick around on segment 3. We're coming right back live on Periscope with your hot takes, a.k.a. the battle for the grand prize. This is ACES Radio.
Sicker than your average, down like goose and I'm fly like Maverick. With the savage attack in a mouth like a mash spitting fuego, homie. It ain't tricking if it's magic illusions. Indubitably juvenile, my crew can do it and we do it well. Rock around the clock all across the nation. Got a lot of sky miles and a reputation of making earthquakes every time we land. Cause stopping in an option or a part of the plan. Fools get to fuming while I'm running on jet fuel. Now pay close attention cause I'm ready to let you know what I'm all about, child. I got that style that you come to love. And I'ma stay fly till the day I die, spitting fresh to death from above. Get it, David F. Man, you don't stop. David, you don't stop. We came to rock it till the city takes off. Mr. Captain, yeah, I'm an ace pilot, yeah. I wanna spin my wings and fly. To all the people in coach, yeah. To my first class folks, yeah. We'll show you how to scrape the sky.
Oh, fuck no. No, God, no. Please, no. Welcome back, everyone, to the second try at segment 3 here at ACES Radio, where the theme today is whatever can go wrong will absolutely go fucking wrong. Brought to you, as always, by failure, unrealized expectations, bad decisions, and Ritalin.
Yay.
Thank
Always
you
Ritalin.
for tuning in
Ritalin.
to segment 3, episode 21
Thank you for helping me to do my laundry.
of ACES Radio. John, if there's one thing that can defeat the scourge that is misused equipment, it is for sure hot takes.
Nothing is impossible. Make your dreams come true.
And now, an ACES Radio exclusive. The battle for the grand prize. Hot takes from the massive.
And you're not gonna stop there.
We got the grand prize.
Hot takes from Twitter.
He's heating up.
Hot takes
He's on fire.
from you.
Yes, you can.
Hell no you can't, Morgan. You'll never figure out Periscope, or GoPros, or computers, or the Reddits. John, I'm going to switch it up this week a little bit, and I know I said that last week, but I fucking mean it right now. I'm going to quickly read the standings, the blood point standings. I'm going to do it
Maybe don't read all 10 of them.
a lot faster than I did the first time we tried to record segment 3. It's not going to take any time at all, and you'll really enjoy yourself. I promise you that. In first place, we have a relic of the past, Scott Sedley from Big Soccer Fandom. Place 2, which is how people say that. Hired Ballerina Greg, which is not spelled how you think it is. That man and or woman has 9 points. That is a fast climber in the standings in the battle for the grand prize. Third place is a log jam at 7 points between Lord of the Shits, ___Ken, ____ Buttle Surfer, which is not spelled how you think it is, and the skank lordress herself, Julie Stanky, who joins us live at Zauber Brewing Company. 7th place by himself, Frankie Hayduck, former FC Cincinnati All-Star. 8th place, a tie between two people, Rambo Gooner with 4 points and Sandy Urso with 4 points. We love Sandy Urso. We hope she's watching / listening and having a great day.
How'd she get her points?
I gave her 4 points for knowing a Star Trek reference last week.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. 10th place, Crew Pat, Darby Schnarfus, and the Scottish shitlord Tom Mathers with 3 points. 13th place, all by himself, Caitlin Paulson with 2 points. Bringing up the rear and getting the bulk, Greg Oliver, who has an Italian name that's too hard to pronounce, Jeanette, the Uber driver, Alex Blackhat, and Reddit celebrity Weathervane all have 1 insignificant point.
I feel like Jeanette needs to make a comeback.
May God have mercy on their soul. So moving on, we got a very special package in 2 places today, John. Mm-hmm. Not the front and the back door, as is usually tradition.
Technically.
Well, yeah, we kind of did. So this morning at work, so where I sit, where my desk is, I can see people coming in the front door at Benevolent Corporate Overlord sponsor Caster Connection, and I see this man walk in, and he...
You guys get a lot of visitors there?
No, not really.
Yeah,
well, if we don't want visitors.
No. You don't, yeah.
That's really...
You're not a walk-up business.
We are not a dealership.
People do walk up. Yeah. For instance, not to brag or anything, but I did sell casters one time to Danny O'Rourke's mother.
What?
Yeah, rare
Why,
career,
though?
right? That was his,
Probably to wheel his fat, lazy ass onto the field.
I won't talk about customers in a bad way, John. How dare you?
No, I admire her for taking the initiative and getting,
Fuck that guy for sure. So this guy walks in, and I see him walking towards my office, and you kind of have to get to the second wing. And I'm like, no, please, God, don't let this guy come in here and talk to me. Like, it's the last thing I ever want is human contact, especially with that slut bag known as Pam. And he just kept coming and coming. So he walks in my office and he goes, "Are you Morgan Hughes?" I'm like, yes.
Generally, people get shot after asked that. Yeah.
So he then sets this black bag on my desk and he goes, "I'm just the delivery guy." And then he fucking walks out. Yeah, and I was like, Greg had his earbuds in, and I was like staring at him.
It was I thought this happened while I was in the bathroom.
No, you were.
I was there.
You were there, and I was like, Greg, and you had your goddamn earbuds in.
That's true.
So then I started recording you and saying Greg, which I then uploaded to Twitter. But this guy puts his fucking bag on my desk, and I'm like, God damn it, Alex Thomas, you dirty sack of shit! Like, what the fuck could it be? There's a card in there,
So
right?
yeah, so let's do this. It says attention Morgan Hughes and Greg Benson, which am us.
Yeah.
And there's an envelope.
Go ahead and read
it says
that.
ACES Radio, hashtag hot takes. Appreciate the 2T spelling of hot takes, otherwise it would have been a hotaki. Aha. That's where that came from, Morgan.
Studio audience.
We're explaining the origin of memes. So there's a card inside this, and it immediately starts with a duck. I feel like I should be the one to explain that to you because Morgan has no idea.
I know exactly how they work. They work like this.
That's not how they work at all.
You want me to hold it up to Periscope?
What is that?
Yeah, could you?
I will.
What does that card say on the... Okay.
Well, we're just... that's quite clearly a duck.
Apologies to everyone on
a
Periscope. My GoPro isn't working tonight, and you're getting the feed from my iPhone, which is why you're lacking the fisheye lens of which you've become very familiar. Back to you, Greg.
So I'm going to go the John Zadar route and take the microphone out of the stand in order to... And apparently take the stand off the table.
Everything is fucking broken tonight.
Everything is awful.
Here, give it to me.
There you go. You go ahead and do that. Hey, yo. Anyway, in the meantime, the pre-printed message says, "Sending you warm and fuzzy wishes for a happy birthday," obviously referring to ACES Radio's 21st. The caption goes on, "Salutations, shitlords. Please accept the enclosed gift as you celebrate ACES Radio turning 21. While it may not be Aunt Mary Sportman's homemade recipe, I think you'll find this 2-pound tub of duck butter to be satisfactory. It's a bundle from the Grundle." That part threw me because I hadn't seen that the first time, including the first time that I tried reading this out on Periscope. "Perfect for dipping with ookie cookies. When I'm laying pipe and hanging tan, I always reach for a tub of, please consume responsibly, duck butter. Congratulations on 21. It says successful episodes, but that is crossed out, so it's 21 something.
Oh, just 21 episodes.
Congratulations on 21 whatever these have been. Sincerely, Buttle Surfer, hashtag Bills Mafia, hashtag Grundle Mafia, hashtag Tifo yet?
Greg, let me stop you right there. Mike Burkle's trying to show me a picture of Josephi's mom on his phone. I have no idea what's fucking going on. What's in the bag? Everyone's asking that.
Well, before I go on Tifo yet,
no,
because
not
that
Tifo
said
yet.
that on the
No,
card.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So,
looks like a tub of duck butter to me.
It's quite clearly a 2-pound tub of duck butter.
Which is, I cheated. I looked at this when the bag got here. I said I wasn't going to, but I looked. Because, dude, fuck that. Last time, it was a goddamn Derek Hughes thing.
Well, that's whose fault is that?
Okay, John, also, and the
Whose fault is
goddamn
that?
courier delivered it. Like a man, he was like a 55-year-old man with like a mustache and glasses with like salt and pepper hair.
Sounds
wearing,
like Gary
a
Sportsman
pink
if I've ever
collar
heard
Sounds
Sure.
like Chris Doran,
And
actually.
why would you hire a courier unless the fucking thing could die if you don't like tend to it? Yeah, I thought it
I'm
was
sure that those instructions would have been provided. I'm just the courier. Also, don't wait long to open this or it will die.
Oh yeah, so you interpret Alex Thomas' motive so clearly that you were anticipating the duck butter tub, John.
I assumed.
I'm just going to...
I could smell it as soon as you brought it into the establishment.
Duck butter, for the record, is actually pipe joint lubricant.
Oh, I bet it is.
Which is exactly what it sounds like.
Let me get a big old handful of that.
Fuck no,
I'm
moving on.
going to leave that there.
Dollop
Some
of
things
duck
that
butter.
need-
Set everything
Who sent
else
that?
down.
Buttle Surfer? Is that
Buttle
right?
Surfer, apparently. Sincerely,
Wonderful.
Buttle Surfer. Which
That's-
is not, by the way, spelled how you
It
think
is definitely not. I can confirm. Buttle Surfer, I'd like to apologize on behalf of ACES Radio staff for the technology here ruining what was going to be a golden and dynamic take. May God have mercy on your soul. You're probably not getting any points for that, so fuck you. John, there's, I believe, to your right or left. Now, that was the morning.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we get here this afternoon, the bartender goes, hey, somebody brought a package for you guys?
Yeah, I tried to order a beer, and Tony was like, I actually have a thing for you. And I was
Yeah.
like, not interested, Tony. Flattered, but not interested.
So not only did that happen at the office, possibly the same old man courier.
He was busy.
He came here and dropped off this fucking what I assume is a goddamn frame picture of Derek Hughes.
I mean, it's a giant thing. It says ACES Radio, attention to Greg Benson.
So I
for
feel like I should
segment
be the
3.
one.
So Greg should probably open it. There's a lot of tape on it. Hold on.
Are we? Oh, we're gonna like now.
Oh, it's surprisingly light. I was expecting something quite heavy.
This is where we got to in the first time we tried segment 3 and then failed was the opening of this. So I have no idea what's in here. But are you guys under the impression that it's anything other than a framed picture of Derek Hughes?
I mean,
thank God John's microphone has come out of the stand. I mean, this is.
I think it's got to be something Cincinnati related.
Oh wait, wait a minute.
What does that mean, Mike?
Wait a minute. What does that mean?
That sounds like you know way too much.
It's probably a framed picture of like Skyline or something.
Of Rob Dibble,
of the Cincinnati skyline,
of Paul O'Neill,
of like Skyline.
of Billy
Chili?
Larkin.
Yeah.
If
Hal
this is a
Morris.
picture of Skyline Chili, so help
Wouldn't
me
you
God,
shit
Michael.
yourself though?
I mean,
Because
that's what
Skyline-
Skyline
Quite
Chili
literally,
does.
because
yes.
Skyline Chili.
Yes.
I live directly next to one. I never go there. For that exact reason.
You'd never leave your restroom if you did.
What is this? The most difficult box in the history of humanity to open? You're holding a knife.
I'm trying not to cut microphone cords at the same time as I'm cutting tape.
Well, you're screaming into the microphone very well. Congratulations on that.
Oh, now I have 2. You can hear me on channel.
Are you
1.
on both, John?
Channel 3.
What?
Channel 1. Did you mute the other one? This is where we discovered
Do you think
that Greg's line's been
Greg,
muted
what are
the
you
whole
using
show.
Do you think we need to wipe him while he's shitting himself right now? Is he going to need some sort of a
Greg, I
cleaning?
can't hear you. What is that?
I feel like that's an honor we should bestow upon the guest. He should be the wiper.
Okay, Mike. Nobody can hear him. It's unfortunate. Jesus Christ! It has 2 pieces of tape on it. Greg has like a very sharp knife, and he's still trying to figure out how to get it open. This is unbelievable.
It's
Wait, what
Is
the
that
fuck?
a canvas? Is that a canvas?
All right, it's being taken out. It's a painted. It's on canvas
It's on
for
canvas.
sure.
All
It's
right.
a piece of art.
You stuck on the tape. There you go. What is this? A full? Is it?
No, it's blue. I see blue. There's like a blue backdrop.
It says Sportman on it. Sportman Farms.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
And it is a
hold it
painted
up.
picture of a duck.
Hold it up. Oh my god,
Did it?
dude! The duck is shitting.
It's shitting butter as it goes.
That is the most
my
beautiful thing
God.
I've ever seen. That is absolutely wonderful.
Wow, dude.
Who knew that our listeners were? There's actually sticks of butter behind.
Yeah. What do you think? Those were gold bricks? That's not what ducks
I didn't
do.
see them at first. I
Holy
concentrated
shit,
on the
dude.
duck. That's
Can
What
I
else
just
is
give
new?
all my points to Alex Thomas right now? Is that
He
allowed?
claims he's not Gary Sportman.
Bullshit, Walter.
this
He
is
claims.
beautiful. This
Oh,
is
wow.
absolutely beautiful.
Oh wow! Look at it. It's
That's a
so
regal
fucking
mallard.
good.
You haven't seen
That's
it.
a regal
Yeah.
mallard.
Oh, I mean,
Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
I mean, like as a painting, it's very poorly done. But
It's-
you know,
yeah.
like you know, what I mean,
It's
would
probably
say
not
that.
going to get great.
Professional
I mean, as a
artist. Mark
professional,
Hughes.
yeah.
It's
What
not going to get great marks in art class.
Can we get the
but-
professional artist's opinion?
Oh, yeah,
What is it? Technique, color choice.
can I touch it?
Look at that curve on that building.
Can I touch
here
it?
we
He needs
go.
to touch it to really evaluate it.
that's- okay. First of all, John, let me say this.
Every time I was in a critique, I needed to hold the art.
Yeah, that's of course. Well, you're also not a professional
Well, as an
artist
amateur,
or a professional
no.
critiquer, which
Right.
I am both. Okay, so the bill is way too long for it, and I know I think I'd like to know how ducks work. So that bill is wrong. There's a piece of blue, like the water is kind of coming up out of itself on the left. I mean, that kind of looks like shit. The perspective on the duck butter shits is way off. It looks like
official
they've
term.
made an error up here on the house sighting, and it kind of like we call it splurged. It splurges into the sky.
Oh.
Other than that, it's fantastic. Well done to Alex
that is
Thomas.
pretty good to
That
me.
is absolutely a thing of beauty. Can we prop that up next to your chair there, Mike? Somehow?
Put that. If you could just hold that in front of your face the rest of the show, that'd be great.
That would help us all.
It is a rare shining beacon of light here in the worst and most aggressively embarrassing episode of Aces Radio, and in
How can anybody's hot takes possibly live up to that?
I don't know, Greg, but let's find out. So
Shall
we can
we?
fucking leave this place as soon
Yeah,
as possible,
please.
and then burn my computer so that no trace of this episode ever makes it to air. First hot take, with 13 upvotes from the massive The Subreddit from user The Token Liberal, with 13 points, which I already said, quote, after watching 90 minutes of overpaid athletes play soccer on a half-assed, too small field with pieces of 2-day-old sod flying all over the place, I finally understand what it's like to be an NYCFC fan. In solidarity, I shit my own pants and threw a sandwich board at a PFG fan and screamed, "Who are ya?" As a result, Don Garber will be awarding me a franchise in the MLS next week. Suck it, FC Cincinnati. Get your skyline-eating asses to the back of the line. End quote.
That's
Real
a solid
fucking
take.
Wow, I'm a big fan of that.
That's
like
a solid take.
That's like Duck Sportman Farm level good.
I'm assuming that these hot takes are ordered in the,
you go.
fiery hotness of them.
John, I
Is that
remind you as
true?
always, these hot takes are organized automatically by their level of
There
fiery
you go,
hotness.
there you
John,
go.
back to you. Your thoughts
Is
on Darby
it-
Schnarvis.
I think I might give this my point.
Really? Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Do we
to
even
announce.
need to read any other ones?
Do I get to award blow points?
You do not.
I don't want to anyway.
No, absolutely.
They're not real.
Nah, fuck you. Greg has texted
You can
Maddie
award
going,
one yellow card.
I'm taking notes as
If
I
Maddie
go
gives
here.
it back.
Yeah. Where's the
Damn.
She usually gives it back.
I'm pretty sure she has it.
Yeah.
Don't you have it? Does Amanda have my yellow card?
Man, this is just a really interesting topic of discussion. But
From user, Derek, with 10 points.
I already like this one.
Motherfucker. Quote, "Gee, Dad, thanks for taking my computer away so I couldn't post the hot takes thread, Dad. Good thing I still have my smarty phone. Here's my hot take. My daddy, user Morgan, loves drawing with Columbus Cruisers FC so much that he doesn't have time to draw with me anymore. Frowny face," end quote. It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
I mean, I felt like I knew who I was giving my point to, but now I'm not sure.
Derek has moved into the lead.
John Zidar, your thoughts?
I just said them.
There's a fucking knife sitting on the table. Jesus
Oh, yeah,
Christ.
give that back to me.
We have a response from user
I don't know how
Pal
knives
Discarude with 11 points. So Pal Discarude now has more points than the original post he's replying to. That's a big deal, John. I don't know if you know how the Reddits work. Pal Discarude says, quote, "It's okay, Derek. My son tried to silence me on Twitter by blocking me," end quote. That's pretty good. I'm enjoying Pal
That's not
Discarude.
bad.
Greg, your thoughts?
That's a pretty good take, actually.
That's it?
Yeah. No.
All right.
Is that spelled how you think it is?
One last response to that from user Arizona Benson with 6 points. Here we go. All right. Quote,
Motherfucker.
"My daddy decides to spend his time yelling at immigrants instead of teaching me what is or is not a knife." Frowny face, end quote. Mike Burkle, your thoughts?
My the blow points I don't get to award go to that one.
Yeah.
That's not how blow points
irrelevant.
I don't give a
Like,
shit.
Jesus
I
Christ.
just did it.
Last time we're going to you.
He's drunk on ice cream.
Moving
Ice cream
on.
and Ritalin, man.
John from user Lord of the Shits with 7 points, quote, "At the midpoint of the season, with fewer wins than Trump bankruptcies, and with Alex unable to motivate the team by tweeting at players with sunshine, I'd like to propose a new motivational tactic. It appears a Russian porn star offered to bang their striker for 16 straight hours if he got 5 goals. Perhaps Angela Porter can call up some of her adult lady booby friends to motivate our beloved squad."
Your face is great.
Then maybe prenatal ogre Connor Casey can trade in his glazed donut fetish for a hashtag foot job fetish. Tune in next week when I consult the Urban Dictionary for what a glazed donut fetish actually is. Surely it's all sorts of inappropriate, end quote.
That's wonderful. Who was responsible
Yeah,
for
who
that
was
one?
that?
Lord of the Shits.
Yeah, that's big time mover Lord of the Shits.
I
That's
saw that
fucking
earlier, and I'm
good.
like, fuck, goddamn, it's good.
Ah, it's real good. John Zidar, your thoughts? Yeah.
Each one's just better than the last.
They're escalating.
I know it, dude.
I am afraid to say that Lord of the Shits is my favorite for the Supporter Shield
You
of
would
Hot
say
Takes.
Yeah, dude. Scott Sedley's really got to have his mind
I'm sorry, who?
open. Exactly.
I have no
Fuck
idea who that
guy.
is.
Ain't nobody got time
I never
for
heard
that.
of him.
Or Scott Sedley. Moving on from user, what's his name? Caltho, which is spelled exactly how you think it is, Greg, with 6 points. Quote, "We are going to win in Toronto 2-2, end quote. It's because of ties now.
Go work, Steve.
Why did I press celebration? It was clearly a boo.
Morgan Hughes has done the same shit he does every
the
week.
iPad. A response from user Modern Spiderman. Ah, yes, ye old Berhalter victory. That's a pretty good hot take. Greg Benson, your thoughts?
Tepid.
That was-
Lukewarm.
That was the same comment.
Refried
It's the same
take
joke.
at best.
Why is Mike Burkle's mic on?
Fair.
I don't know.
Moving on, John from user at the crew pad with 4 points. Quote, "With all the crew fans debating whether or not people can boo players after a game or wear ties to home games, I, unlike user Lord of the Shits, have figured out how to motivate our players. Sure, the powers of Joe Dude were successful last season in turning the tide for crew soccer, but I feel this year we need more. We need to make a life-size cardboard cutout of Tony Aces, and with every win, take off a piece of clothing from him with the goal of exposing his PFGs. This will motivate the players to aggressively go after those man balls that Aces Radio is handing out. I would also like to suggest using the cardboard cutout of Dom Taberry that is in Morgan's bedroom. But it's also got a lot of holes in it. And Derek is starting to call it Daddy number 2, end quote.
We have a new leader.
So close until you mentioned Derek Hughes. Greg Benson, your thoughts?
Remind me again who that came from?
Exactly. No one cares.
No.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
That would be
come
Crew
on.
Pat.
Crew Pat.
Fucking shitload.
Good job. Is he still on his road trip?
Yeah, his wife left him in Kansas City. Sporting!
Fantastic.
Sporting! Sportmans.
Ain't nobody got
Nothing
time
crazy.
for that.
Moving on, John, from user Mike Hudson sucks with 4 points. Quote,
I heard he does.
"Did you hear that Alex Stanek
not
was
me.
sick and couldn't be on Massive Report podcast this week? Hashtag War on Alex is working." When I tried to post this, when I tried to post the second comment after the first one about the Hansy boys, Reddit told me, "You are doing that too much. Try again in 8 minutes." Reddit, "You're just like my wife," end quote. I didn't know where he was going with that, but it ended well.
That's very good.
It's like sleeping with Pam. John, your thoughts?
He knows.
Studio audience love that one.
Yeah, they sure did. They're going to laugh at any moment now. There they are. Oh, fuck me. A response from user Federico Higuain. Hashtag War on Alex. All right.
War on Alex.
I mean, Peepa says it.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed, but he actually, his jersey for the last game, instead of his name on the back, is just his hashtag War on Alex.
War on. That would actually fit. Like if you went to the custom cruise shop.
Yeah? Right.
Hashtag War on Alex. Yeah, that's 10. 10 characters.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Or for Alex. Moving on, John, from user DH Goat with 4 points. Quote, "Grundle would be a good name for a basset hound or similar type dog. Hashtag Grundle Mafia. Hashtag Who's a good boy. Hashtag Grundle's a good boy. Hashtag Finches for life." End quote. That's pretty good.
Those hashtags redeemed that.
Yeah, really
Big
did.
time.
Yeah. I was ready to deem it a hatake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Burkle, your thoughts?
I don't understand how these
Nope.
points work.
Moving on, Mike Burkle from user Ember.
Yeah.
Who is the shitlord known as Mike Burkle with 5 points. Quote, "This is going to be the worst episode of Aces Radio yet. I'll see to that personally. Hashtag Aces Radio was an inside job. Hashtag blood and urine. Can't
melt steel beams.
Can't melt duck butter." End quote. I apologize for not being able to read.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Get me out.
It says me it. I swear to God, I'm reading it from back here. L's and I's have always looked the same, John. Your thoughts on that?
Dyslexics say that.
No, I hate you.
I thought that was great. Personally, I award all the blood points to that one.
Normally, I would
unfortunately.
think that was a fine hot take, but something that's factually accurate cannot
Yeah, it's a
by
hot doggy.
tradition.
Yeah.
Then you dip
That is
fucking
actually what a
causes
hot
that
dog
is.
is.
That is a
Damn
hot
it.
doggy at best.
I hate this fucking show.
You should
We
have
know. We all do.
predicted that, then come on here and made it the best show.
We all do.
But you
Mike.
didn't.
Moving on, shitlords from user Jeff Bowell 99, the Wolverine skunk weasel shit ass that is Jeff Ballard with 2 points. Quote, supporters in the Nordic, ironically wearing neckties to home matches, tragically start hanging themselves from the safety railings at Malfray Stadium after crew games, regress from giving up late leads resulting in a draw to give up late goals for losses. Hashtag hot takes, end quote. Nah.
Is there actually a question mark there, or is it you?
That was me at the end thinking, did I read that wrong? Or is it just really bad? So I'm going to go with it's really bad. You get no points. May God have mercy on your soul.
Someone explain this necktie thing to me.
Travis Irvine. You'll know him on Twitter as Travis Irvine USA.
Are you talking about Avril Lavigne?
Yes. Avril Lavigne
Okay.
said, I would like everyone to wear ties to the game because we've been tying a lot. Oh, unfortunately, nobody has time for that explanation. Moving on, John. From user Pam's Burnt Pizza. Fucking Christ.
This will be good.
With 3 points, quote, we can fix our defensive woes in the same manner we deal with the Stanek twins. Hashtag war on Alex. Simply conjoin Parkhurst and Wald the genitals. Better balls, better defense. Hashtag blood, hashtag urine, hashtag where the fuck is Walter, Greg? End quote.
What did that get posted?
That's the man balls there.
When?
Did that get posted like 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, it must have
5
been
hours
because
ago.
Oh, 5 hours ago.
okay, because I did tweet that Walter
you
is
did, okay.
Walter is not present.
John, what are your
tonight.
thoughts from Pam's Burnt Pizza?
Well, let me tell you. First of all, that pizza was disgusting.
It was nasty.
Second of all,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck Pam.
Fuck Pam.
Yeah.
She's the worst.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Or Pam. Moving on from user. Oh, where am I? Wait, did I? Hold on, I'm very bad at this. Okay, from DH Goat, who apparently did 2 posts. Yep, second post from DH Goat. Aces Radio sucks. No, that's actually the topic. Okay, quote: Aces Radio is shit, but the shittiest thing about it might be Morgan's pronunciation of raccoon. It's raccoon. Sounds like crack spoon, rather than raccoon. Sounds like balloon. Jesus. Hashtag up the finches. End quote. If you don't mind, I'll take this. I'll take the response.
Yeah,
to this
Morgan,
one.
what do you think about that?
John, let me tell you what. DH Goat could not be more wrong because it's clearly raccoon, like Spider-Man
Or Sportman.
Go it.
or Sportsman
Ain't nobody got time for that.
or episode 22. Fucking A, Jesus Christ. Moving on from user Mike Hudson Sucks with 2 points. Quote, okay, he wants me to play this sad song.
And there's
to
a
read this.
link.
Here we go.
Oh, he's.
Oh,
Quote, I remember when I was the number 1 handsy boy. Then Morgan, my illegitimate child, came along and I became number 2 handsy boy. Then Derek came along and I was relegated number 3 handsy boy. Much like the crew would be relegated at the end of the season. We had the R word in America. Why?
Hey, that was good timing.
that was
You did
That's
that
pretty
well.
good. I give a
Quite
lot of
well
blood
done.
points to myself, frankly, for being able to read all that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. That was very impressive. John, your thoughts? That was actually pretty good with the song there.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Did anybody listening actually hear any of that?
No, it's something to do with Handsy Boys and relegation at the end.
Handsy boy.
Fuck you, Greg.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Just Mike. Moving on, shitlords. Another one from Mike Hudson Sucks with 2 points. Quote,
What is this with? No, okay.
I feel like you're spamming at this
From
point,
this
Mike.
point forward, if you post 2, you don't get points for anything.
I feel like that's not how it's going to work.
I don't think he cares.
Well, I'll never give the fucking points to people. that
Oh,
post
you'll
2.
do it, and you'll like it, John. Let me tell you what. You take that mic stand off the mic all you want, and it's not going to matter. This is a democracy.
Listen,
All right, I'm listening.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, fine.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Ain't nobody got time
This
for
is
that.
not a Morganocracy. Despite
Without-
what you've turned the Nordeca into.
Without John Zadar, football is nothing. Moving on from user Mike Hudson Sucks with another hot take. You keep making fun of Toronto for being a small fishing village, but apparently they're the banking capital of Canada, which is a nice way of saying they make money by saying they make money. I should try that. I could become president. Oh, wait, you think this is a political podcast? This is soccer
First
only.
of all, the small
Soccer talk.
fishing village is Bridgeview.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Yeah.
Let's play Overwatch, Mike.
What?
Keep going. No, keep going.
Somebody kick him out of here. It's fucking awful. He knows where his...
Julie Stanky, drag him out here by his hair.
Fucking Christ.
Do not fist bump him.
On his chin,
Don't do it.
chin.
He confused you with the fist bump. You were supposed to drag him out, and then you just
He
celebrated.
just like poked him, and he's still here.
That was unbelievable. That was good. That was a good move, Mike.
The worst.
Moving on from user
Classic
Cincy
misdirect.
Dane with 3 points. Quote, Mike Burkle on ACES Radio is the worst thing to happen to Ohio since the Republican National Convention. End quote.
Damn.
And we have a new leader.
Thanks, Dane. I fucked you.
Why do you?
Can we edit that out?
No, we don't edit.
No, I will edit that in
Dane, I love
many
you.
more times.
Can you up the volume on that?
Kayla, I'm sorry. I love you.
Shit just got
That's
spicy
not
in
true.
here.
I love you.
You've broken Morgan.
Oh, no.
He's gonna be mad about that. I love you, Dane. Sorry.
Oh, he loves you almost as much as he loves your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Hi, Dane. I made you a meme. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Oh, damn. You heard. I mean, take off your clothes again.
Like, if you could just go ahead and forward the address to the rest stop
I knew
to
what you were doing.
his girlfriend, that'd be great. We'll meet her there
Hello,
later.
Dane, my old friend. I'm here to fuck your girl again.
Dane, I made a horrible mistake.
I was
I'm
feeling
sorry.
left out. I had to join the party.
Sorry, Dane.
Like I feel, baby. Come on. Joseph's mom.
I'm also sorry, Yosef.
It's pronounced Joseph.
Yeah,
quite clearly
I don't know.
Josephine. Come on.
You know, that's just his
Made
accent
a
coming
horrible
through.
mistake.
Moving on. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. From user the Landshark 42 with 1 point, meaning no one likes this. Quote, as members of ACES radio panel come under increased scrutiny from the other Cruisers FC fans, John Zadar has brought in his specialty lawyer, Peter Francis Garachi, a lawyer who 100% does exist in Indianapolis, to cover all legal issues for corporate ACES, Giant ACES Radio LLC. I mean, it's good, but I feel like you could have pointed out that the initials are PFG.
PFG.
Yeah, even I didn't. Greg
Yeah.
had to like.
I had to-
Yeah. I was like, what?
Peter Francisco. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to read any of those goddamn responses.
Are they
We
from
could
Derek?
potentially be done. I feel like maybe we're done.
We have 4 more. I'll do it quick because this is just... I'm not having fun anymore. I hate ACES Radio. From user Todrick33 with 1 point.
Lobster boy.
Lobster lawyer himself. Quote, ACES Radio does the same amount of show prep as Mass Report, which is about the same amount of show prep as Columbus Cruisers FC do. End quote.
I can't disagree.
It's a Hotaki.
It's a Hotake because it's factually accurate.
Things that are true.
Yeah.
Nobody got time for that.
Moving on, from user Bonesy10 with 1 point. Quote, according to Greg Benson's Twitter, he has quit on the crew more times than most celebrity fans I know. When will he actually quit? And does that include ACES Radio too? I'd bet if there were a pro rel, he would never quit either. End quote. There's a button. There it is. Greg Benson, your thoughts?
My thoughts are that even if I were to permanently quit on the crew, which, by the way, don't ever take any post-game drunk tweets seriously. Please, from me or anyone.
Unless you're calling people pussies.
Yeah, no.
Then
Then
be very
absolutely
upset.
take it seriously, especially if they're not actual pussies.
On the internet only.
Yeah, what you said. No, even if I were to permanently quit on the crew, I could still be on ACES Radio because this is not a crew podcast by any means.
That's true, Greg.
Yeah.
Moving on, from user Weathervane with 1 point, quote, Nick Jonas and Nick Jonas alone is responsible for the terrible traffic and any other complaints you have about last night. Please direct your concerns to his YouTube video comment section. End quote.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't know what that means.
Who does he play for?
Were the Jonas Brothers in town?
They're Swedish, right?
Is that a thing?
There it is.
Do they play for Göteborg?
No!
AIK?
No! God!
I can't think of any other Swedish teams.
No! No!
Sweden FC.
Yeah.
Zlatan
Zlatan FC.
Moving on, foreign language speakers from user Depeta Zombie, which is Roger DeBoard, who somehow got out of the garage that I locked him in last night, with 1 point, quote, hot take, we're fucking awful, end quote. That's a pretty good one.
That's a Hotake.
Yeah, no, I watched that game between France and Portugal too.
What's that?
Damn.
Ouch. That's going to hurt Roger a lot more than it hurt me, but wow.
No idea what any of that means.
I meant it to hurt Roger.
Last one from user Talons, which is not spelled how you think it is, with 0 points. Quote, there's an FCC fan on the podcast this week. See if anything happens in Cincinnati besides attendance, end quote. It's pretty good. I don't know why I got downvoted. Legitimate question.
I think I know why they got downvoted.
Oh,
Is
shit.
it because you fucked his girlfriend too?
I wish.
If you're looking to ruin any of their relationships, the Stank Lord's out of town.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
I made a horrible mistake. Christ. Dan, I'm still sorry.
There's a very, very, very highly downvoted hot take that I didn't see from AGS Attack with -5 points.
It's just because it's AGS Attack, right?
Yeah.
No, it's because
It's
he
a
also
pattern.
has ADHD.
Should I read it?
Oh, he's
So it's
just mad about the
ADHD
red
attack.
attack.
Well, he starts it off with an edit. This has -5 points. He says, your downvotes will not silence the truth. I mean, obviously, downvotes do silence on Reddit in this thread, but, like, overall, you can't stop me. Number 1. Again, new chant, boost energy. Players will be like, whoa, cool, blah, blah, blah. No, fuck that. I'm not doing this. There's hyperlinks.
Follow through.
I don't know how to do it.
No, does this always happen?
Edit 2. Don't read this next take on the radio. Seriously, I warned you. If you get annoyed, it's on you. Don't be hating and saying things like, fuck you, man, like you did last week. I think that's what I heard. Could have been something like that schmuck blue, man. Number 2. Some really disturbing stuff has come to light. User Yeah Morgan has allegedly been secretly in cahoots with Crew SC, having them suck in order to boost this thread by making our takes more inflamed. The short 1-minute documentary reveals the truth. I know you won't click it, but I refuse to stop, and then there's a fucking hyperlink. My God. I am very much questioning whether or not to put this episode on our website.
Click the link, because otherwise we read that all for
All right,
nothing.
well, then I got to put the input through. So there's the input level. Now this should be recording when it goes.
This should be Fantastic.
Nope,
He's
not
my
connected to
ADHD
the internet.
brother.
Forgot.
Oh, we love it. It's great here.
Support you, AGS Attack. I support you.
Holy fucking shit!
Why?
This is so bad.
Why would you?
We have to give out blood
We
points.
give him
We're
chance
brothers.
after chance.
No, I mean, like, I'm angry.
Why
at
does
that.
Mike Burkle know all of the Redditors by first name?
Because he slept with all their
AGS
girlfriends.
Attack. Dan, I'm sorry.
Because he knows what name to be afraid of when he sees it on the caller ID.
Mm-hmm.
I called him by his Reddit name.
Whoop.
Believe that.
There it was. I meant to do
Fantastic.
I hate this fucking show. So we got to give out blood points. John Star, you have 1 blood point to give out.
Yeah, I don't remember any of them, and I don't care anymore. This has taken so long. I'm not giving it to Mike Burkle. I do know that. I'll give it to the poor recently single fellow that Mike ruined. What's that guy's name?
You're fucking welcome, Dane.
That would be Dane, Cincy Dane.
Yeah, let's give him that. He needs something.
All right, Cincy Dane gets 1 blood point.
His life is in tatters.
To go with his many stands, one as an FCC fan. Greg Benson, you have 2 blood points to give away.
Yes,
I
my
go to you, my friend.
my 2 blood points are going to Lord of the Shits is getting 1, and Crew Pat. Congratulations, you get number 2.
Yeah, sorry, Pat. You'd have gotten it if it was,
I mean that.
any other day.
Put your
but
knife away. Jesus.
I feel like I should probably put this in your side for the greater community.
Okay, fantastic.
Morgan, what are your blood points going to?
All 3 of my blood points this week, John, go to Alex Thomas, who, while he came to this location and tried to destroy Aces Radio, some would say he succeeded because this is just not fun anymore. He did probably paint that Sportman Farm painting, which will be hanging.
I have a hunch Mary might have painted that.
Where are you going?
You
to
mean
put
Concubine?
Concubine.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be in the main room here, the drinking floor here at Zauber Brewing Company. Perhaps.
It's going to go out there?
I don't see any other place for it. Julie Stanky, your thoughts? Irrelevant. There's no fucking microphone in front of you. How dare you? John, this has been fantastic.
It's almost like we don't have wireless mics or something.
Another battle for the grand prize.
I'm right here.
And you already know, so let your head nod throughout the outro. Now as the curtains close and it's time to go, the beast almost... Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, no.
No.
Are you,
No, I'm so done with
Thank
this fucking
God.
episode. Jesus Christ. I'm going to skip over part 2 of segment 3 because I don't like doing this anymore.
There was a game on last night. None of us here went to
the
it.
Game of Champions, Greg.
Yes.
My original question was going to be to John, how erect were you? But now that I know that you didn't go.
I didn't go. I didn't watch it.
So very erect.
You didn't go. You didn't watch it.
No.
Morgan, did you go?
I think it's a great thing.
no.
But
Did
I
you
didn't
watch it?
Participate in it.
Can we talk about the
I
attendance?
didn't go. I didn't watch
it.
it.
Broke FC Cincinnati's attendance.
Hey.
Aren't you guys excited about that?
No, because
No.
we haven't won stands in years, and why start now?
Was the crew involved? No.
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 Go Crew SC. Fuck teams from Italia. Ain't nobody got time for them. Moving on, everyone, to the predictions. We will quickly recap last week's outcome. Greg Benson,
Yeah.
you said that the Columbus Cruisers FC would win against the Fighting Cacas of Orlando City 2-0. It was actually a tie, Greg. You get no points. May God have mercy on your soul.
I don't believe in God, Morgan. You know that.
You're an atheist.
That's true.
That joke is one of the funniest things Aces Radio has ever done.
You
John,
keep setting it up. I keep knocking it down.
John
Moving
Zadar,
on.
the buttlicker himself. You said Columbus Cruisers FC would win 2-1. That's not true, John. It was a 2-2 tie. You get no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Moving on to the continuing champion, a.k.a. number 1 Handsy boy, Morgan Hughes.
Nobody calls you that.
Everyone says that. You said it would be a 1-1 Columbus Cruisers FC Berhalterian victory. While the score was not correct, it was a tie. You get 5 points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Moving on to the prediction standings, Greg, why America tunes into Aces Radio, other than to see Mike Burkle do Ritalin in third place. With an insignificant point total of 48 points, the buttlicker himself, John Zadar. How's it feel, John? You literally don't even have a mic next to your mouth anymore.
He's just giving up. He's sitting like this, like, oh, it's because this is awful.
I'm like, yeah, no, I really am done with this. Let's go.
I know. I
Yeah,
feel like
me
I'm
too.
a massive reporter. This is terrible. In second place, with an insignificant point total of 50 points, the Hollywood racist Greg Tiberius Benson.
Fuck white people.
There it is. Got to press these buttons 3 times sometimes.
Morgan Hughes has not pressed a button.
In first place. Staggering point total, best guy in the world, number 1 Handsy boy, continuing champion, Morgan Hughes. Okay, moving on. Crew Toronto FC this weekend, John. I know the hot takes are lined up inside of your perfectly formed genitals. Do you care to unleash any of them on your microphone?
The crew will lose.
My friend. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's it?
Yep. Do you want to score? Or are we doing that
No,
next?
not yet.
No,
No,
the crew will lose. The crew will lose.
Nobody got time for that.
Greg Benson, your
That was
thoughts?
very Jay Mariotti of you. Or was it somebody
I
from
don't know
ESPN
what that means.
tosses the paper at the thing? Yeah, this is not going to go well. Although, nah, fuck it.
Giovinco just dumped 3 on a team that's better than us, so.
Oh, shit.
Who was that team?
Who did they play? Is it DC? I don't know. It could literally be any team in the league
That's
besides
true.
Chicago.
That
And
was
and my statement
the,
is
that was the setup
my
for the
statement's
joke,
true.
John.
If only we did
I know.
show
I
crap.
was telling a joke.
This is great.
Yeah,
Mike
it's-
Burkle.
It's not going to be good.
We're going to lose 3-0.
Okay, yeah, we're doing score predictions
we'll just
already.
do score
Apparently, we're doing
predictions, I
score
guess.
predictions. Way to jump ahead of the.
I thought we were trying to end this fucking thing.
He's got a point.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Score predictions. Mike Burkle, I go to you first.
Yeah, we lose 3-0. SEC wins. Fuck it.
SEC,
SEC?
FCC, yeah.
LSU, Florida.
Ritalin wins
Ritalin.
3-0.
Mississippi State.
Yeah, some would argue Ritalin had won hours ago, my friend. John
Yeah.
Zadar, I go to you. You will set the tone tonight for Greg and I's.
Yeah, crew lose. Ola Kamara scores a goal, but they lose 3-1.
You mean? Okay, so that means that the Trillium Cup is lost as well.
Yes.
You believe that?
Believe that.
Believe that.
Bleed it.
How dare you? Where is it?
You got it?
There it
There
is.
it is.
You're welcome, Nate
Yeah.
Beckman. Greg,
Yes.
your score prediction?
Arsenal's going to win 4-3
Believe that.
Yeah. I'm all right
because that's
with
going
this.
on right now.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
about the MLS also.
Yeah.
for
Oh,
sure.
I know. So many people have turned off Aces Radio for no reason other than to go and watch MLS All Star.
Periscope even still on?
Probably.
Probably.
How many people were watching? Hopefully 0. There's a count. There's a number on the.
There's no
You know what?
hearts. I can
Nobody
tell
got
you
time
that for
this.
nothing.
Ain't nobody got time for
Two.
that.
Yeah.
Two.
No.
We have two.
In all seriousness, it's going to be 1-1.
1-1 tie.
Really?
1-1
Ooh.
tie. Yeah.
That's brave.
That's
What are you smoking?
That's the.
All right, fine. Fuck you.
Oh my God! I set it up for you. I pointed to your drops.
What? Well, I'm not listening to you because I hate this show.
Dude, what are you smoking? You have a drop for that.
All right, Greg.
Smoke weed every day.
I really expected the duck.
Way to do.
Darkness, my old friend.
My score prediction, Greg, is Columbus Cruisers FC 1 soccer goal. Toronto FC 3 soccer goals. I'm feeling 3-1, bro. I'm feeling 3-1.
So John can gain literally no ground on you.
John, what does YNA have going on this weekend?
It's an away game, dude.
Greg, you doing stand-up comedy anywhere?
Yeah, no, I blow my wad here.
Mike Berkeley, you doing a
small
crystal
one.
meth off any mirrors in any bathrooms in Rhine House?
But it's perfectly formed.
You guys wanna hang out in Cincinnati?
If you're in a committed
We'll probably
relationship, Mike will be within the city limits for the next who knows how long. Come fuck him.
What you doing, Greg? What you doing, buddy?
Give him his 5th orgasm.
On behalf of Benevolent Corporate Overlord sponsors Blood, Urine, Durex, and
the
all
fuck
major
away.
condom manufacturers, Mike Berkel's in town. Your sales have just gone up. We apologize for this. We may never come back. And all Lord Guillermo's people said,
Unfaithful significant other.
Who day?
no one said who day.
So bad.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
Fatality.